Jacksonville Pool. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Welcome back to the 2025 MVP Tournament, 9-ball edition this time around, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. I will get score updates here in just a moment, but I wanted to go ahead and get streaming happening, guys. I still got more set up to do in the background for the other cameras and stuff, but I'm going to get all this rocking and rolling here. I am going to see about getting us a score update. We just finished the first rack of this matchup here between Logan and Mr. Charleston here. Let me get all this up to date. One moment. All right, there we go. Stuff is updated. We are on Facebook and YouTube. 7-5 in favor of Charleston. Perfect. Oh, what a hit by Logan. Nicely done. Nicely done. Keep in mind, guys, I may have to step to the side from time to time here as well. Shout out to both Samantha Shea and Rebecca. Make sure I have the score here. But, guys, like I say, keep in mind I may need to step to the side here, get some other stuff set up for the cameras and everything. So do bear with me as I continue on throughout the day. Just got back in from church earlier, and like I said, I just don't want to miss out on some of the action that we get to see. So we don't get to see all of it all the time, but I try to give you what we can. This is the winner side match here. Logan did take on Mr. Gabe, who we saw on the live stream earlier here, getting the first win. Mr. Charleston, this is his first match of the day here, 6'9" skill level bracket. Giving one too many there. There we go. There we go. That should be accurate. Yeah, come on in, guys. Chris Daniels, how are you doing today? Good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome into the live stream, brother. Hope you've been well and blessed. Nice little defense right there by Mr. Logan Lane. Keep in mind, guys, the race on your screen is not incorrect. It is correct here, and that's because the first part of the day here we do a reduced race from the semifinals on, because the semifinals on are treated as a singles board for the winner. It is a normal race from there. It is keep track of innings, defensive shots, the whole 9 yards. First part of this day here is meant so we can truck on through this tournament and rock and roll with everything. Also, we will be running singles boards later today as well. I think she may be taking signups here soon on that. I like that. Logan getting to a nice little window here. Still underneath the 8-ball. Good window for the 6. Come on, back down. Look at that. Off the bottom short rail, too. Have a tendency to understroke those. I like the fact he lets it stroke out a little bit, but doesn't overdo it. He didn't line up parallel with the 7. Hey, Shree, good afternoon to you, sir. Just getting ready to come up there. Come on down, bud. Come on down. The price is right. There we go. Ah, Mr. Catrino's in the house. I see him trucking around his cues. Good to see you, bud. And a nice out by Mr. Logan Lane. We'll get a score update here in a moment, but should be 11-9. Perfect, 11-9 it is. Oh, why am I getting... Oh, that's why. Hold on here, let me turn off that other camera because I'm getting a little slowness here, and there we go. Guys, make sure if y'all are coming to do singles boards here, Kelly has the sign-up sheet at the control desk. Come get signed up. Please, please make sure and come get signed up. Don't miss out on your chance. I know we made a post yesterday. I don't remember the exact number. I need to look again, but there was a lot that got qualified yesterday. Yesterday was a great day. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 more players. 5 more players got qualified yesterday in singles. Talk about a great day. So you had 6 from the regular tournament that got qualified, plus 5. That was 11 people getting qualified for the singles regionals, by the way. 11 people. Phenomenal day. I think we can make it another phenomenal day if we get some more people here. David, no, sir. We are in reduced race mode here for the first part of the day. Welcome on into the stream. Great question here. But, yeah, for the first part of MVP, until we get to the semifinals, it is a reduced race for everybody. I think the only exceptions apply on that is potentially like the 2s or something. I don't know if the 2s or 3s have a reduced race. I always get that part backwards. But in terms of the 6 through 9 bracket, it is a reduced race. If not, we would truck on for a while, to say the least. So yesterday, I think we finished up around 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. Shout out Samantha Shea, get me up to date on the score. Appreciate her. Oh, my goodness. June 15th, the USAM preliminary window to sign up closes June 15th, guys. You have 2 weeks to get in that window. Please, 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 please don't be that person that's calling up Mike and Kelly and be like, hey, can we still sign up? Because guess what? Mike and Kelly don't run the USAMs. Okay? That is its own separate dealio here. Just so happens that APA participates in all of it and stuff. Good. So, but make sure and get signed up for that, guys. Do not miss out on your opportunity. USAMs is a phenomenal tournament. Phenomenal, phenomenal. And David, my pleasure, brother. Not a problem, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we, like I said, we do the MVP tournament, so it's staggered, right? So we start the high skill level bracket at noon, the mid skill level bracket is at 2, and then the low skill level bracket is at 4. And even with that, like yesterday, for instance, like we got to the point where the 4-5s, the mid skill level bracket, were still playing both finals matches when all of the finals had already finished. So it helps reduce the day. It keeps it to a one-day tournament, makes things way nicer for this. If not, like I said, we would be here quite a bit longer. That's why I always laugh whenever people are like, why is this not true double elimination on tournaments? I'm like, guys, if y'all want an extra day in there, I don't know if we're going to make it happen, but that's what you're asking for, is you're asking for adding an extra day to every single tournament. A bare minimal. Bare minimal. So that's why I always laugh whenever people are like, this should be true double elimination. I'm like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to add extra tournament days. Oh, man. But, yeah, that's kind of explains the why behind stuff here. Again, guys, come on in. I'm going to do like I did yesterday where I'll just keep the live stream going. I'm going to get the other 2 cameras set up on table 6 and table 12. That way, kind of as matches come and go, we can switch on over to them and get you guys as much action as we possibly can. That way we don't leave you hanging. Oh, that may have leaked out. I think that did. Logan doesn't look pleased about it. Also, for those that want to join the singles boards, I know it always gets a little confusing here. Keep in mind, we're at the OG Dinosaur Qball. And again, what an amazing day it could be if we could at least get 5 more people, bare minimal, qualified, along with the 6 that will be qualified automatically through being the #1 winners in MVP. EJ says, any boards today? EJ, you know it, sir. You know it. Hey, David, what's up, bud? David, did you sign up for the USAM prelims? Oh, Keith says he hasn't signed up for his yet. Hope he gets signed up, man. I want to see some more of you guys in there. Really, really do. I love the fact that we are blessed here in Jacksonville to get to host the USAM prelims. I think that's a really, really cool honor and pleasure here, and it attests to how many people we have here usually signing up for it, which is really cool to have that. I just want to see more people take advantage. Keep in mind, there is USAM prelims, right? And then there's also a women's side as well. I'm trying to think of all the different ladies we had sign up last time. One I remember right off, I know Miss Samantha Shea competed. Miss Melissa Mustafa did. I'm trying to think who else did ladies-wise. I know I'm forgetting some names. I think Gwen has before, if I remember correctly. Gwen Sharpton. So I don't want to misquote, but please. You said you have signed up? Good, David. Let's go, bud. Oh, look at this defense. It better not go. I don't think he's looking for it to go. Oh, he got it. He did not want it. He did not want it. He wanted to hand it back. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Very surprised that rejected the way it did. I mean, he had a good amount of oomph behind it, and that was kind of, I mean, it really killed off of those inner rails. Really died out there. Charleston's got to lock in on this. It doesn't take long, and you might as well assume somebody like Logan, for instance, here, is going to absolutely, you know, get a couple racks in on you regardless. It's just the norm of that situation, so you've got to be able to dial in and stuff like that as well. So. Oh, there we go. Bridge mode activated. Looks like Mr. Alex is back again today competing. Jason signing in. Got his son over here as well. Yeah, there's certain players out there that, like, it's almost one of those things where it's like it doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't matter what you do, because obviously everything matters, but it's hard to out-defense them and stuff like that, and they're going to run some racks. So when you're going up against somebody like that, such as Logan within our league here, you gotta take some things to assumptive approach and understand that when you have a lead on them, you gotta really, really press that advantage. Play as smart as you possibly can. And punish him when you can as well. Try your best towards that, because again, he's going to get a couple racks. You can't be down out about that. You know, somebody like Logan out of nowhere, if he breaks and runs on you twice in a row, it's like, I've heard some people be like, oh, I can't believe that. It's like, no, you should kind of assume that's going to happen at some point in time in your match. You need to be winning to where that doesn't matter. Like you got to be up on him on that. So. I'm assuming this is possibly going to, I don't know if he's going to go 2 rails or not with this. He's just going to come 1. Yeah, he just stuck it with 1. There we go. Beautiful out. Logan up 27-13 against Mr. Charleston here. And Miss Samantha Shea confirming that score for me. $39-35 left in the race. JT's literally sitting. How you doing, my dear? Dr. Jen on my YouTube side. Good afternoon. I was messing with JT earlier here. He took a shot, and it was just practicing. I was like, I can teach you how to make that shot. Oh, man. Getting decent spread on the break, but nothing dropping. Keep in mind, we are playing on 8-foot diamonds. That's a very common question in the stream here. Everybody always wants to know 8-foot diamonds is what we have here at the OG Qball. Cool thing is there is going to be a couple more places here, and one of them's already open, but got some 7-foot diamonds, got some, another one has some resin tables, 7-foot to 9-foot. So we're getting a little bit of a plethora of tables here. I like that, because then you can play on what your heart's content is. Some people adore the 8s, and some people live, die, and breathe by the 7s and say, hey, I only want to play on 7s because that's what's in Vegas, and some of us like the struggle bus of playing on the 9-footers. I happen to be a struggle bus person. Ooh, put a little ump on that. Oh, clips the 9. He's going to be behind the 5. I think he still is. I think he's behind it. Yeah, Dr. Jen, how are you doing today? Nice kick there. Very well played by Logan. Take a look at that replay too, man. I love this type of shot right here. Look at that. Just such a good, clean hit. There we go. I was about to say maybe overdrew a little bit, but honestly, I like the angle he has on the 5. He's going to get back out towards that 6. I'm worried about him overstroking this and getting kind of that 50-yard line on the 6 here. The angle it looks like he has. It's going to come down. All right, he's good. He's good. It came out way shorter than what I thought it was. That's good. That's nice. That's a nice leave. Nice little pullback. Oh. Pulled it way back. He can still work with that, but pulled it way on back. No. Overcuts the 7 and scratches in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Logan should be able to pick up these 4 points here. A little tic-tac and toe. Yeah, these lay in such a normal fashion way for either of these gentlemen here. Oh, no. Hits the rail a little early there and bobbles in the pocket. A little surprising on that one. Well, this guy getting stroke here. Johnson getting these other 3 points here after a scratch is huge for him. Really, really huge. Yeah, that's big right there. Wow. $38-26 left in the battle. 28-22 score confirmed by Miss Samantha Shea. Thank you, my dear. No, you're good. Nice little one-rail kick here. Almost Z-banks it. I think Logan letting out a little bit of frustration on that shot. Don't blame him here. Every once in a while, you gotta hit things just a little bit harder than what you normally would, which I like the fact he hit it the way he did anyways, but sometimes it's nice to get out that frustration on the table, work through those emotions, and get ready for the back half of the matchup. Good defense here by Charleston. Very well done. I was about to say, I can't tell. I feel like there's a window that he can use in between the 8 and 2 to go off the top short rail. But he may actually have to end up coming off this bottom short. Oh, no, he's got enough room. He goes below the 6. Oh, look at that. Hit it so good. So good. Nicely done. Miss Holly Jones, how's it going, my dear? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see if Charleston can get a maybe a nice little back bank here on the right-hand side pocket. I just don't know if he's going to be able to hold it that well for the 2. He may just play defense here instead. All right, he hit the 9 full. Oh, this may drop second time around, and it does. He did not mean for that left-hand side pocket. Was definitely going for the right, but he hit the 9 so beautifully full that it stopped the cue ball. That's where my concern was, guys. That cue ball was still going to keep on traveling. That was a great job using another ball, but fortunately it has clipped the 9 and 8 up on top of each other. Mr. Ray Reagan in the house here. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, this is huge right now. This is exactly, from Charleston's position, this is exactly where he has to be. Trying to play defense here. And opened up. Ray says, doing well, my friend. Nice, brother. Glad you're having a good day, man. I definitely am on my end. Had a great church service this morning. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Jerry over there says, afternoon, Jacksonville, watching from Ocala. What's going on, my friend? Jerry, how are you today? Sorry, I was definitely on my phone here. Missed a couple points. I'll get it updated. Ooh, slow down, Qball. I think he's still in a window with it. There we go. All right, we'll get a score update from Samantha Shea. Oh, dude, he's on it right now. TJ asking a great question in chat here. Says, does this Logan Lane guy play any good? Legend says so, yes. Oop, oop, and it's gone. Actually, not a bad run coming up. Just I just don't like having to do the 5-6 combo. But honestly, I would roll in the left-hand side pocket personally. But yeah, he's going to go that way. I like that. 2 left-hand side pocket, roll up, get the 3, keep an angle on the 3 where you're above it. That way you get back downfield for the 4. And Ray, it's my pleasure as always, man. Like I always tell people, I love what I do, love what I'm blessed to get to do. Thankful to Mike and Kelly and Jacksonville APA for all the love and support. Right, without people tuning in, watching it, without the gear that we have, right, all this kind of stuff would never, none of this would come to fruition, man. I love what I do. So very grateful, very thankful. And I'll get a proper score update here in just a moment here. Samantha Shea's asking Mr. Bad Bad Leroy James Brown, who's watching the match over there, to give me an update. I know I'm off a little bit here. Look at that. Nice follow through. TJ, I can work something out with an autograph for you, sir. You can actually get a free autograph from him, with his daytime job, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, I think he's trying to control where that 5 shouldn't have popped off that much. You think he should have played to the short side of the 5? I think he's going to have to go combo there no matter what. I think he would have overexerted from the 4 to the 5 potentially. Granted, if there's a man that can kind of make stuff happen, it's him. TJ, you like that daytime joke about his job? I figured you'd enjoy that. Well, you can get a little amount of resuscitation, but but it means something bad's going wrong in your life. I don't think you want that. From Mr. November. Stop it, DJ. That's too good. Oh, Lord. Oh, gave the wrong point. Wrong point. Hold on here. Sorry, Charleston. Get that back. There we go. Hey, Ray. I appreciate the comment, brother. A couple of those key shots Charleston is just missing. Hey, Miss Danielle. Tough cut here. Yeah, I like the defense there better. I figured Logan would have went for the cut. I felt like just because of how confident he is in these shots. But it's really, really smart for him to play it defensively. It's 29-21 left in the race. So you gotta be smart about it here. Charleston going for the bank. Gets the bank shot. Wow. Wow, wow. Cannot be mad at that. Well played. Very clean bank right there. Nicely done. Wow. Charleston throws it on in. And we will get a score update here in just a moment. Somebody else. Oh, there we go. That was a great out, Ray. Definitely was. 39-30 going into this rack. Charleston getting 2 off the break. Has eyes on the 1. Not, well, I mean, he might be able to go rail 7 side pocket, but that seems cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know if that's going to really work. You can try it, though. It is a possibility. Sound like JT up here playing some boards.
They won't let me play with the big kids.
JT still sits at the little kids' table whenever we have Thanksgiving dinner. I just, Logan really taking this into consideration. Chat, what would you do here? Dara, you've been very vocal in terms of what to run here. What would you do here, chat? Would love to know. Give you a little extra room. You got room over there?
Yes, sir.
Good. Hey, we got JT on the mic with me here. JT, what's up, brother?
What is up, my man?
Not too much, sir. Hopefully going to get you a singles board here soon.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 39-32.
There we go. I like that. I like that. Intentionally giving ball in hand. That is a defensive shot, by the way, chat. That's always, people ask that question. That is a defensive shot. Yep, mark that defense. That's right. I'm assuming the one doesn't go past, which is why Logan really took that in consideration.
Yeah, he's got to get back in this match.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely does. He's definitely behind. Charleston's done decent, but both have had some uncharacteristic misses. I don't know if you've seen most of the match, but yeah.
Do you know who he plays with?
Who, Charleston does?
Yeah. He's newish to me. I don't.
I do not write off, but I will find out. Let's see. Bullseye breakers and miss but good leave. So.
Oh,
okay.
Sandeep.
Yep.
Okay.
Sandeep Prasad, Mr. Z, Sujesh.
Sunny, yeah.
Yep. And miss but good leave. Oh, Sethvo. Sings son, yeah. That's a Friday night team. Yeah, Friday night team. Yep. And he's on the Bus Boys with Mr. BC, Brett Chandler, and Elliott. Padawan Masters Division. So he plays on technically 3 teams because one's a double Jeopardy night. But
Oh, he's in Padawan?
yeah.
But not in first.
Not in first.
Because I'm in first.
I see what you did there. TJ on here says, oh my gosh, is that the one and only JT? That is.
Oh, boy.
TJ, this is JT.
Yeah.
Y'all flipped the Uno reverse on each other's names. All right. I still don't like this, man. He's like, how's he going to get enough action without, a lot of force follow if he wants to.
Have to sling it.
Yeah. I ain't saying he can't do it, but it's
Right,
you lose the accuracy. Yeah.
Part of slinging it.
Yep.
Yeah. My man is definitely struggling.
Yeah, he's feeling it. There was a shot he took earlier that he straight up like overhit and didn't have to, and I was like, he's working. It feels good sometimes. You gotta work through those emotions, you know.
Yep.
If you're not having a good first half of your matchup here, work through those emotions. Let's go.
Once he starts getting in that groove, though.
You're saying Charleston was a 3 in winter session? I find that hard to believe. Not impossible. The only things I'm showing here all the way back to fall was him being skill level 6-6. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure who you mean by that on.
It definitely ain't Logan.
Yeah, definitely ain't Logan, and it definitely ain't Charleston. I have his stats pulled up right here. I think we got a little bit of a run now.
Yeah, good route potential. I just coast this on the side.
See, I like the side pie too. It almost looks like he's trying to go upfield with it, but
Yep, coast it inside.
Yeah, side pocket's nice on
And
those.
combos, very easy.
Yep, controllable. That way you can get back, getting good window for the 6, which you still got a huge string on the table for the 6 ball anyways, but
Sure, just a tad overshot. But
T just says, I wish I could meet him just once. You talking about JT here or you talking about Logan?
either way, it's a troll.
I know. Nah, he wants me to chew.
Man, that man meets me all the time.
Chad, is anybody out there keeping track of their MVP status for the summer session summer session? How's everybody doing in the MVP? How are you doing, JT?
In first, but not enough matches.
Okay, well, that'll get there, yeah.
I think everybody doesn't have enough matches.
Yeah. But it ain't one of those like you're in first like with one match played though, right?
Correct. I got like
Yeah.
5 matches played.
I forgot who did that to me one time. They're like, I'm first in MVP, and I was like, you have one match played in 6 weeks. Like, what do you mean first?
Either 4 for 5 or 5 for 5. I can't remember.
like you ain't first. You haven't even really played. You barely even looked at a pool table. What are you talking about?
He said Logan would make me nervous meeting. Oh my, I last met you Friday.
Hey, Mikey, what's up, bud? Ed, I'd still love to know here who you were talking about a moment ago. If you're not about Charleston, that's definitely incorrect. But I just want to make sure and see if you were talking about somebody else or if we mentioned somebody else. Or
J Money wishes he was an MVP.
J Money is an MVP. What's he talking about?
He's a Super 8.
Yeah. That boy shoot good.
Fours and fives meeting, I believe, for the MVP.
All right.
Justin, you coming up?
I think Mr. Benjamin Michael's going to give us a score update. But, yeah, that's a good question. Who's coming up to play boards, guys?
Someone slapped TJ.
David, there's not enough palm in my hand to put some sense into him.
Yeah. He's got too much hair to not feel it.
Right? J Money on the way. Let's go.
On the way.
47-32. Let me fix that. There we go.
I was going to say I did see your name, Mikey. Thought you would have been up here.
Yeah, Mikey. Slacking. I mean, working. What's the difference? Nothing.
One made, one shot on the one. A little stretcher, though.
Yeah. These are the type of shots I end up, I don't know, they kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I'm like, you're so close, but like I'm having to do all this crazy stretching. One's got a couple of inches of height on me.
Good shot. He's starting to feel a stroke now, you can tell.
Yeah. Plus being a right-handed pool player, that made a difference on that shot.
No.
He's good. And this is what I was telling, and JT, let me know if you feel the same way about somebody like Logan and his caliber, but it's like, you know, I was telling people, I was like, you know, you can't get down whenever, you know, Logan, you're playing Logan stuff. You gotta press your advantage when you have it, and you gotta know for a fact that, like, him doing a breaking run on you isn't something that you should be like, wow, did he really? Like,
Right.
I'm so shocked that happened. Like, it shouldn't be a shocker, you know what I mean?
Like, even for Charleston, he should feel great how he's playing to even, to put that pressure on Logan.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's shown. It is absolutely reflected.
for sure, because the pressure is always going to be on the higher rank that has to make up balls anyway.
Yep. Wow, we're down to a 15-16 race.
J Money said he sold his cues after yesterday.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Charleston's doing way too much on that shot.
I think he's starting to feel the pressure now, yeah.
This is just one of those where like, I don't know, he's had a couple of those now that I think I would just end up taking my medicine. Take the longer shot on the 6.
Yep, take what's given.
Play defense on the 7 after, like, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Justin said, sure did about selling his cues. That's funny. Mike saying, got to make money for Vegas, brother. Yep.
I was wondering why Keith over there was playing with a new cue. Too soon, I'm sorry.
Speaking of new cues, by the way, I'm highly jealous. Although I still want the Cuetec X series, the Typhoon Blue, but Carlos was shooting with the new SVB Cuetec cue, and that thing is just beautiful.
I
Beautiful
didn't.
cue.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's got the nice white and black and
Just to say
everything.
he's got to use the wall cues now. He'd still beat me, sadly. Very close race. You got a 14 to 16 race.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Logan definitely brought it back.
And not too bad either. I mean, this is oh, I'm gonna
Oh, is that
flip
9
it.
gonna go? Oh, it
Yep.
fell. Got a little love.
So this is Charleston's first match of the day. This is Logan's second match. Logan played Mr. Gabe earlier.
Yep. Winner plays James Brown.
Yeah, winner plays Mr. Bad Bad Leroy James Brown himself.
So Jose is in this. He lied to me.
Who's in it?
Jose.
Oh,
I was like,
Santiago.
what are you doing over here? He said, I'm just over here chilling. He's
Dude,
waiting
look
on
at that too. Mikey Roberts versus Jim
That's been going
is
on for a
playing
while.
on. Yeah. Winner
they
plays
at?
Jose, and then winner of that goes and plays Jesse.
I think they're done.
Oh, that's
I
because
don't-
Jesse had a bye. That's why. 52-34 score confirmed. Thank you, Mr.
14-14.
Benjamin Michael. He's trying to see what he has action-wise on that one ball. This is tough.
You're going to play that race, the shortened race, in all rounds except the semifinals and the finals. Once you get to the semifinals and finals, you have
He was
to
trying to
play
cheat
the
it
full
over a little
race
bit.
for that to
Use
count
what he could. It's a good
for
try.
you. We'll show
Been bobbling a lot more than I expect him to.
in the rounds where you're playing that reduced race, you do all you need to mark is your points won. We don't need the rest of your scorekeeping efforts. In your semifinals and finals, you got to give us a full score sheet filled out, innings, defense, and everything. If you turn in a score sheet that's not filled out, you're not going
Be a
to
little run here.
Yeah.
can't make up the data. So
Yeah, this can be deeply problematic.
Depends what he does right here with this 2. 2 to the 3.
Say draw it back a little. Take 3 bottom left. Oh.
That's what I was worried about.
Oh man, he loaded up on that. I mean, he's got bottom right
Not
now
in
with
the
it. but
worst case, but
Two rails back.
definitely a straight draw back, I would have assumed.
Oh, you think just straight draw back on it? He's going bottom left on
No,
it.
not that. The
Oh.
shot previous to this.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. Still made a good shot.
He might get a 2 for here if he loads up on some bottom and kick right over that 7.
Yeah, but he's got to put some top on it to get down for the 5.
I would agree with you, but if he puts bottom and hits the 7 full and the cue ball stops right outside the 7, he's got eyes on that 5.
He did what you. I would have just put top and tried to go between the 6 and the rail.
6 and rail, yeah.
And get down by the 5.
I get greedy. That's hence why I'm still just a 5 in here instead of moving up to a 6 or 7.
Good 5 though. Good 5.
Thank you, sir. I love playing, man. Love this sport.
Not a bad leave.
Yeah.
I believe Logan's going to play a safety back.
He's played a couple really good and mean safeties. I was surprised on one. One leaked out really badly, but overall, for the most part, his safeties have been really good.
I like thinning this back into the rail and sending the cue ball all the way back down.
Ah, okay.
Like as thin as you could possibly go to where it just barely goes in and the cue ball.
Cue ball is just as happy butt right on that. Yeah, because it'll still have all of its energy without thing you hit it. Yeah, I like that. Guys, keep in mind too as well when you're thinning balls, it's something some people don't take into consideration. Like I hit it soft. The thinner it is, the less contact of energy is able to progress from the cue ball to your object ball, right? Look at that.
Another good safety.
Yeah,
Just bring it back down table, put it
He
on the
went,
rail.
yeah, went to 5, but yeah, your thinness here, does not allow as much energy to transfer to that object ball. So your cue ball still has a lot of running energy. I don't know. I'd kind of just safety this on back and maybe even use the 8 as a potential blocker in the process.
Could make the 7. Could run into the 7 and make the 5.
Yeah, you got a couple options on this. This is not a bad leave.
He's going to take the 7 route, unless he
Nope,
went for
nope.
the safety.
He went for the safety with the 8. This is a similar one that kind of leaked down. I think this one did as well. Logan's able to get that 7.
He's going to have to spin it, I feel like. I don't know if he can see enough of it.
Yeah, I think he can. I think
Oh,
the
wow.
camera's lying to us a little bit on this one.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. Round and round it goes. It's going to hide with the 8. Nope. There we go. 13 to 10. Getting to be a nail biter now. Keep in mind, both gentlemen are still in the part of the tournament of the day where it is still a modified single. So no matter what happens here, both gentlemen will still be in the tournament.
That's good.
Yeah. I love the fact that this, one of my favorite things with MVP JT is that, you get the semifinals, you get something, which is nice. You win it all. You get the singles board as well, so you get qualified for regionals. You get the cash money from today from everybody's entry fee. I love that too. I love the fact that it's just a nice, simple $20 entry fee though. Like nothing too crazy, but you got a little skin in the game.
Oh, yeah.
It makes for a nice little prize pool after it's said and done. I think yesterday's high level bracket, I believe it was $200 for the for the first place winner. So
I've been there. I've done that.
total.
I've done that thing.
Yeah, yes you have. Yes you have.
A little harder now. Yeah, it's played as a 7.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough pickings for sure.
Almost too straight here, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
I wonder if he's going to force follow. No, he's going for the defense.
Safety. Oh, slow down.
Yeah, it needs to come on, skirt.
Still not
He's good.
bad.
Yeah. He's on that 50-yard line.
Tad too hard, but
Search Jacksonville, and it'll be the first one up there.
yeah, that's the only thing. It might help out that he can't reach it.
Yeah.
So if he would have not hit it as hard, which would have been a better safety, but he would have been able to reach the cue ball.
Yeah, this adds the extra layer of difficulty, takes away a little bit of accuracy. I feel like he's going to swing for it though. I don't like this. If he's going for that back bank top right hand corner pocket, I mean he's going to be able to get back to the 9. Don't get me wrong, but
Batter, put it back on the rail up by the 9.
I like that. I like stabbing right into it.
I think
Send the
he's
8
going
right
for
to
it.
the
though.
right of that
It's
9 ball.
like natural angles. Like
No, he's cross. Oh, he's changing up on us
I
now.
don't know what's going on. Yeah. Oh, he went for the safe. Yeah.
He's got to roll,
Just not
baby.
hard enough.
Yeah.
Hogan should be able to ease this right in.
It got quiet in here.
Did after all the announcements.
Oh man. Uh-oh, Skedios.
Not a bad leave for the 2-way.
Yeah.
I think the 9's in the way, so I'm assuming he's going to play the safe and put the 8 behind the 9.
Yeah. See, and it's funny too because I talk to people all the time. They're like, "Well, you hide your cue ball over hiding your object ball." And sometimes I like hiding the object ball more. I really would prefer to hide the object ball on this one instead of the cue
And what's
ball.
funny is it depends on the shot.
Yeah.
So I'll start talking to my low ranks about hiding the object ball, and then one of the shots I'll be like, "Why didn't you hide the cue ball?" And they're like, "Well, you just told me to." I'm like, it definitely depends on the shot.
Yeah, there's not a one-size-fit-all situation, but
Different shots you can control the other ball more.
yeah.
Yeah, you've either got to sign in with like Google Pay.
Yeah,
Like this one, you can almost control the cue ball more and hide the cue ball behind the 9 maybe.
Yep.
Which I think is what he's going to do.
Yeah. Sit with the 9 ball, like he's just barely. I mean, he just had to barely just bump into it. What's up, Mr. Justin, the J Money Lamont in the house?
Playing singles?
Coming up for some singles boards. Yeah, some singles board.
Oh, I was going to say that board's getting pretty thick with the high ranks.
That's all right. Throw me on there. Let's go.
Seen Christian.
I'll see you boys in there.
Christian, Justin, me, Dwayne.
You want to talk about a couple of y'all sweating out of
James.
nowhere? Have a
Oh,
7
wow.
have to have a 7 have to go after a skill level 5 in 8
Hey,
ball. They don't. play
Jordan
that
was all
loose.
about it. He's a 3. He was like, I
yeah.
don't mind. He said, y'all got to spot me all kinds of balls.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else kind of didn't want to play against us. So I was like,
That's funny. No, I will say, that's one thing I saw somebody the other day when I was running singles boards. They're like, why don't you separate out and stuff? I'm like, there's only 6 of y'all. Separate what? Like, if there's like 20 of y'all here, then like, yeah, I could separate by skill level, make things way more fun for you, and have the 8-man boards, make things cheaper. But like,
Yeah.
you know, we take what we get. If people come, let's go. But if not, you know, I think more people want the singles board.
The scratch.
Yeah, he
9-10
did.
race. This is going to be close if that score's right. I think it is, right?
Yeah, Ben hasn't tasted in, but I'm pretty sure I got it.
5, 5. Oh, we're missing a ball. Because if the last one was 52, they only gave him 5 and only gave him 4. Was there a dead ball?
There was one, yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Oh, no. This is going to be huge for Charleston here. Balls are set up pretty good.
Yeah, they are. It's also not impossible to get the score wrong. What? Dude, that pocket has been getting both of them, though.
I feel like he hit it wrong from the start, though.
Yeah, that he
I feel
definitely
like he
has.
needed to draw that ball to get back behind the 3 anyway.
Yep.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
That, you know, what's bad about that too is we're now in the point in the race where it's like that may be it. That may be the last straw
Every
right there.
miss, you're thinking that in the back of your head.
Yep. You're like, am I going to get back to the table?
I've been there, done that.
I like this low. You can get back below that median line to have good eyes on the 4, top left-hand corner pocket. Great shot.
There's that pocket again you were talking about.
Yep. Yeah, the top left is seemed to have done it a couple times now.
Correct.
He had an interesting one too. He overhit a ball, and I mean, he really laid into it pretty good. He was trying to do a defense, and then the defense potted, and so he still had to shoot the next object ball. But it was weird how much energy he gave into that top right-hand corner pocket instead, and it destroyed. I mean, it took every ounce of energy from that cue ball with how it just rattled one time and then like barely popped out. And I'm like, maybe I just missed all that or something, but it was really weird. Like normally you see a like a little rattle, but
I went for the safe.
man, that's not safe at all.
Ooh, he might have
Nope.
sold out. 7-8's going to be hard. I definitely thought he had enough of it. Oh.
The plus side is they're getting so close to their race that's going to be close to being a hill that they've gotten
They got us
a lot of
sweating.
play time. Yeah. It's crossing over, but is he going to clump up on the
Got
7-8?
the breakout.
Ooh.
Small breakout. I mean, it's better than them touching.
That'll work.
Yeah. I would say in this particular moment, I would feel that Charleston would feel the pressure a lot more than Logan. He's been in these situations a lot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It looks like it's a little bit of the way.
He might
I
try
don't think
to
it's
cut
enough.
that
Yeah.
into the bottom right,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you still got that as a full option.
but not sure if he would choose that. He's more of a safety player than that. But he definitely overrolled that a tad.
Guys, y'all are being mighty quiet in chat here for there to be as many people watching this this stream right now. Let me know who you're rooting on. You know, even if it's over on the tournament, maybe you got a friend in the other brackets in the tournament. Don't hesitate to let me know. And especially in this one here, this is close enough that it's almost a coin toss as for who's going to get the win.
Maybe that's why they're quiet.
Well, yeah, they're nail biting themselves. That's going to settle good. Oh, nope, it's still got a lot of energy. I thought it was going to die down about the halfway mark in between. Wow.
That was an interesting one.
What's Aaron saying? It's nail biter. Yes, it is.
That's twice.
Yeah. This is odd.
He's feeling it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him take an extra second.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, because he's definitely had 2 fairly easier shots. And he's just got right on and instantly shot.
Yeah, that's. I've only got to see Charleston really shoot. I think one other key time I may have seen once or twice, but one key time I can think of. This is very,
Did it not hit a rail?
Didn't hit a rail. Yep, he's asking double check. Yeah.
He went for the closeout, though.
Yep.
I feel like if he would have got that ball in hand, it was definitely over. Well, this might help him get back in the stroke right here.
Three-rail it for the fun. Three-rail it for the fun.
He did it. He definitely didn't put enough on it. He definitely was doing that, though.
Charleston, come on, man. It's one of my favorite shots. It looks so awesome. It's such a normal shot, but it really provides so much for you.
Oh, man. What a 4-5 race.
Yeah, and guys, I may be, again, off on the score here. Unfortunately, we've lost our scorekeeper that was keeping us up to date on the stream here, but it's all good. It's got to be very close. I might be 1 or 2 points off one way or the other, but not by much. Oh, wow.
Could very well be the chase. Said someone get Logan a shot.
Right. This
Well,
is
Charleston just got him a shot right here.
where, yeah, this is where, like, when it's this close of a match like it is right now, don't, like, quit going for those side breaks, man. You're losing control of that 9-ball. They both have had it. Go for a more secure center break. Keep that cue ball, pop it right there in the center table. Like, I hate to see whenever stuff like this happens, and it's like, no, like, you're on a good, wrong person. So you're on a good roll here and stuff, and then it's like, well, I just gave ball in hand with my opponent. Only needs a few more balls left.
Yeah,
Off from the break.
I think this might be it here.
Yeah. Yep. I say I might be 1 or 2 points off.
Yeah.
Nope.
That should be it right there.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Still
Good
was
out.
great shooting by
Yeah.
Carlson.
Yeah, what a match too. Very well done, gentlemen. Very well done. That was a nail biter through and through. And so Logan Lane moves on now and progresses to play Mr. Again Bad Leroy James Brown, and that matchup will be the one to get into the semifinals. So they will be one away, but they lose their parachutes at that point. That match is either you win or you're out.
I'm sure
So,
we'll see Charleston again.
Yeah, he
Definitely shooting pretty good.
let's see here, loses 96-35. So he moves on to, of course, the one-loss side break. So he's going to be waiting a moment. Let me refresh, see if this is caught up here.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. So actually he moves on to go play Mr. Michael Roberts. Winner of that goes to play Mr. Ben. So we'll definitely see what's going on. Guys, I need to go ahead and get get the other camera set up real fast here. Like I said, I kind of jumped into this and wanted to give you guys the live stream and everything. So, but if y'all just bear with me, don't go anywhere. Live stream's going to remain on. I'm just going to put on a little bit of the cyberpunk copywritten free music in the background. So that way there's a little something, guys. But I will be back with y'all here in just a moment. And we'll get you another match streaming as soon as I possibly can, guys. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, just a heads up here while I'm getting everything set up for the other matches here. Bear with me for just a moment, switching cameras and everything. But right now, Kelly let me know that we do have a skill level 5, 7, 7, and 9 currently waiting to start up a 9-ball singles board. Keep in mind, if it's only 4 people, it's $40 per player, whereas 6 people brings it down to 6 people brings it down to $30 per player, and 8 people brings it down to $25 per player. So can make a bit of a difference in your day here. Definitely take advantage. But like I said, bear with me for just a moment, guys. Doing some camera adjustments, getting things up and ready and working and going. All right. But yeah, guys, bear with me here. Like I said, I'm going to put that music back on, and then I'll be back here shortly. But don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. Like I said, stay tuned. We got more action to give you guys today. All right, guys, we're back with the action here. Thank y'all for hanging on for me while I was getting another camera set up over here. Fadi, what do you mean? Or is that her nickname, Anna Santana? All right, now Steven is running away with it. Both opponents skill level 4. Steven up 15-0 right now is where we come into this match. Looks like she may be opting to go for the combo. She is. Hits it good. Gets 3 from there. Oh, you're tagging her mom. There you go. Nice, Fadi. Thank you, brother. Always love it when people tag family members. You know that. I always hate to ask for that, but Dwayne's sitting next to me here. Thank you so much, Mr. Dwayne. Tell him I need my drink, my refill. Oh, refill, I need my first drink of the day. Get my sweet tea and my sugar-free Red Bull going. Yeah, Fadi, how are you today, brother? Hope you're doing well and blessed, man. All right, Miss Rebecca off the snap here. One ball getting a lot of action. 4 ball showing no love. Let me double check something here real fast as well. There we go. All right, Steven here going for a 1 rail or 2 railer. I was going for a 1 rail kick. I think that's what he meant for it to do was go 1 rail. Guys, give me one second. I do have to make a quick adjustment on this camera. Gonna switch back over screens for just a second. I'm gonna come right back to it, I promise. All right, there we go. That should help out a little bit. Ooh, Mr. Beck almost going for another early 9 there. Steven's unfortunately going to be able to punish her for this. I always hate going for early 9s because usually I am in Rebecca's shoes where I'm the one that goes for it, barely misses it, and guarantees just to leave it hanging for my opponent. This is very, very stereotypical of my gameplay in action here, so it's always tough whenever I see somebody go for it because I'm like, they may land it, and sure enough, they go through the same thing I do where we don't even land it, we miss it, and we just leave it hanging. So Steven did end up missing that 2 ball, but left Miss Rebecca very, very tough here. Ooh, going for the 1 rail kick. Ends up hitting the 8 ball first, all in hand. Love good sportsmanship. Miss Rebecca taking the guesswork out of that situation, grabbing it, handing ball in hand right back over to Mr. Steven. These are technically first round matches for the 4-5 bracket. A lot of participants. Look at that. Board's looking really good today. Really, really good. Guys, by the way, for those that want to follow the board along, I do have it linked for CompuSport, but you can just hop on CompuSport yourself if you're ever confused on this. I love the fact that Mike Kelly used this resource to be able to run the tournament. It makes things a lot easier and nice to see a board here that's always up to date and rocking and rolling with stuff for us. It's a lot of work goes behind the scenes to get it all prepped and stuff, but it makes life a little bit easier for us later on. But you can just go in CompuSport, type in 2025 Jacksonville Spring MVP. You'll pull it right on up here. All right, Becca having a kick at this again. Two balls still hiding from her. Grouped up on the 3-2. Very similar situation as for just a moment ago. Good try. She's very close on that. Opened up just a little too much. Makes contact with the 5 first. As long as that 3 goes top right-hand corner pocket and goes in between the 8 and the 9, I would say I'm going to roll up with this 2, take 3 top right, 4 sitting as a goose egg, 5 likely right-hand side pocket, then probably go for the 6-9 combo would be my assumption here. But you got a couple choices with this run. Get some side pocket love. He didn't even realize it was going to happen here. He was already walking away from the table. And Steven leaving Miss Rebecca here really, really tough. She's not having a lot of options and opportunities here. See Mr. Glenn over there, table over, competing. He was in chat earlier, yesterday actually, hanging out with us in chat. Always love whenever you guys hop in the live stream here, especially those that get to watch action on, like I said, 8-ball day and are here for the 9-ball or vice versa. Swings it good. This is going to end up being a great defense. That 6-ball kind of traversed right along with the 5 as well. Tough lead. Rebecca's just hoping for a little bit of options here. Looks like she's still got enough window to go in between the 7 and 6 to still make good contact with the 5. Still a tough lead though. She's clear across table on it. Not a bad leave. Oh, Steven says, I'll see your not bad leave and raise you a nice little bank shot action. Very well played on Mr. Steven. Nicely done. Opts to go for the bank a second time around. Does he land it? And he does. This man is a banking guy here, to say the least. Back-to-back bank shots. Back-to-back banks like that was huge. Take good eyes on the 8. Oh, just a small miss. I don't think he quite rushed the shot. It was just a little bit off on that shot. Sometimes people rush and miss, and sometimes, you know, it's just you're off on your angle right off the bat. I don't think he needs to do much there to adjust for that. He just has to hit in the right spot. She thins it really, 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 really thin. Super. That was paper thin. Ooh, that may be a good leave. There may be a nice little back cut option here on it, but it's tough. He's super close to it. All right, Rebecca having a good opportunity now on the 8. There we go, good shot. Hey, Tony on the YouTube asking if there's any singles boards. You better believe it, sir. Better believe it, my friend. Guys, also as well here, there's a lot of y'all coming in asking if there's singles boards today. Please make sure you are on Jacksonville APA's Facebook. Make sure you're taking a look at the news section via Jacksonville APA on your Pool Players app as well. Definitely. You don't want to miss out on these announcements, guys. Not picking on you, Tony. You're probably at least person number 6 or 7 that's asked about singles boards today. Yes, singles boards are definitely happening. I just don't want you guys to be out of tune. And for some reason or other, for me not to be on the live stream, you guys be like, I didn't know it was going on. And I promise you, Mike and Kelly do a really great job about announcing stuff. Hey, Miss Rachel Bernard, how you doing? Says she hasn't seen Steven in a while. Settle in, Becca Boo. Yeah. Yep, she needs to. Yeah, unfortunately, like there have been a couple rolls. Steven's shooting good, but there have been a couple rolls that just she's had to consistently kick at stuff and everything. Makes things a little bit tougher. Good thing is that again, this is round 1 for this little 4 or 5 bracket, right? And so no matter what, all players are still in it, even those that may have had a first round bye and moved on to the next round, and they're playing their match as well. So. Yeah, super proud of the winners yesterday, by the way. Mr. Keith Richter and Carlos Lopez for the 6-7 bracket. Miss Mary Hatcher and Mr. Gabe there for the 4-5 bracket. And Christian, who was in stream just a little while ago. Christian, there you go. And Miss Kate as well went in the 2-3 bracket. Tara on the YouTube side said, what's a singles board? Tony says, I'm going to get there at 4. Hopefully still enough players within. That's the big key question there, Tony. That's exactly right. Tony hit the nail on the head. Guys, even though we're running singles boards right now, right, we'll keep running them as long as there's people to run them. You know what I mean? But if it goes a while and there's nobody to run it, you know, we're not just going to force in a singles board. I know we're keeping on bare minimum. We need 4 people to run a singles board. But the nice gravy train option is 8. 8 means the singles board is only $25 per player, whereas 4 players on a singles board is $40 per player. So. Ooh, too much force follow. Oh, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. All right, ball in hand to Mr. Steven here. Oh, interesting. Looks like he's opting to go for the 2-9 combo. I'm assuming the 2 doesn't go by the 5. Tough to tell from this angle here, but if it did, there's a nice little way to get just in between that window and the 8 and 6 with your cue ball to take the 2 top left and then get between 8 and 6 and get good eyes on the 3 right after. He does get it. Dar, that was still funny. I like the fact he typed that on YouTube. So what's a single sport? You stop it, Dar. The more I'm thinking about that, I'm like, he trolling. And then we still got 4 p.m. to start the skill level 1 through 3 bracket. I'm going to check in on the 6 through 9 bracket right now. Mr. PJ versus Keith Slode match has been called. That's going on. Sangvo versus Keith Richter. That match will be called here soon. The winner of those 2 matches go on to play each other and then move on over into the semifinals, which they'll play whoever wins between Jeffrey Schofield and Mr. Damien. Let's see. Michael Roberts and Charleston Patio is playing currently. They'll be playing Mr. Ben and then move on over, jump on over to the other side. But actually, I might have said that wrong as for who they're playing. Winner to 96-48. Forgive me. The winner of Ben's match is the one that will go on to play Jeffrey or Damien. The winner of between PJ and Keith, and then Sang and Keith Richter, Keith Slode and Keith Richter, the winner of that will move on to go play either Jesse or Jim McCluskey over there. And then we have the other board. Oh, I see what you're talking about here. I see what you're talking about. Dara says holding singles boards on Friday and Saturday at Beaches Qball and at Qball between both days here. Am I getting trained on this? We can definitely get you trained up, but it's very easy to run the singles board. If you happen to get a chance today to come on up, I would be more than happy to come on over and help teach you and show you a couple of the steps here, or Kelly can, one or the other. It's not an issue, I promise you. It's very easy. It's just more so about everything being filled out. People sometimes the singles boards won't fill out their score sheets and don't have innings and stuff. Like, we got to have full innings, full score sheets. Everything needs to be filled out. And there's a nice little way that I keep everything organized. So that way, if I'm running multiple boards, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, and you'll figure out which paperwork goes with which board altogether. But it's very, very easy. Very easy. Chris Daniels, I love your assumptiveness here about asking what time your dad plays. Your dad is not in the MVP board. I don't see his name on here unless I'm overlooking it. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't see him in there at all. So I don't think he's on this board, or he wasn't here today, one or the other. All right, guys. We'll get the next matchup coming here very soon. Give me just a few minutes here. All right, be right back, guys. right, Mr. Qball owner himself, Sangvo here versus Keith Richter. 48-57 race coming up here. Tell you what, while the other table's getting some price in, give me 1 second, guys. I'm on just one of my other cameras and get it ready. Be right back. All right. All right, we're on the way here. Hey, almost playing that perfectly here. Saying on the left, Mr. Keith Richter on the right. Keith getting the win yesterday. Really, really big win here in the 8-ball MVP tournament. Looking to make it twice. Appreciate everybody for staying tuned in on the stream here. For those just tuning in here, my name's Tim Jones. I'm here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys for being here. We are live on Jacksonville APA's Facebook, Jacksonville APA's YouTube, and my YouTube as well. Guys, keep in mind we are at the one and only OG Qball Billiards Dinosaur Edition. If you guys want to be a part of some singles boards today, don't hesitate to come on down, get signed up. Let's get you on those singles boards, get you rocking and rolling. 5 people yesterday, so we had a total of 11 after MVP was involved, but 5 people qualified from regular singles boards. 6 people qualified through the MVP tournament. Singles regionals, ooh, that 9 was going. But yeah, come and take advantage of it for sure, guys. 48-57 race in this battle. It's gonna be a doozy.
Write your name on that board right there. The yellow one. It's got a 5779 on it right now.
All right, guys, let me know who you're rooting on. You're rooting on Mr. Sang, owner, operator of Qball here, or you rooting on Mr. 8-ball MVP champion himself, Keith Richter here. Good eyes on the 2-ball. He's going to have to pull back on this. Oh, look at that. What a drawback. What a drawback that was. Nicely done. Very, very well executed shot, guys. Already getting an instant replay of the day. Look at him pull back on this like he does. Doesn't overdo it either, but I mean, that required, in order to get that far, that required a little oomph behind it. Do a little too much there to get eyes on the 5 ball. But not a bad start to the race here. Up 3-0 right now. Look at that. Hope it doesn't have too much energy off that top rail. It didn't. Doris, what's going on? How you doing? Says, good afternoon, Tim. Thank you for the live stream and awesome commentary. My pleasure. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you blessing us and coming on by. Again, hope everybody's had a blessed Sunday. Sure did start my day off the right way here. Was over in church and was blessed to get to play drums this morning. And it was a great, great way to start the day. Got to hang out with the family during that a little bit. And I was ready to clock in and come on to work. Ready to see how this 9-ball MVP tournament ends up, but I'm really hoping and praying that we get multiple more singles boards done. Thank you. Because like I said, we had 5 yesterday, along with MVP. That made a total of 11 people getting qualified into the regionals in the fall here. So would love to see that again today. I mean, imagine if we have 2 days back-to-back, 20-plus players. What a shot. Nice little pullback. Guys, if y'all give me just a moment here, I am going to mute up for just a minute. Bear with me here, guys. Lunch should come on over. I'm going to scruff that down real quick, get right back to the action here with y'all. I'm going to leave the live stream going. And, again, just leave a little music on in the background for that here. Try to keep up with score. So, be right back, guys.
rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
All right, guys, I'm back with y'all. Appreciate everybody staying tuned and staying here with us. I'm going to work on getting a score update here in just a moment. Ooh, may have overstroked that a little bit. He can still work with that, but he's definitely further where he was trying to be. There we go, nicely done. All right, good out by Keith here. Let me get a quick score update. I'll be right back, guys. There we go. 8-22 is the correct score update. All right, pretty good separation overall on the break, but no go on anything. Sing, maybe it'd have a nice little run going on. Right between the rails, hit the one bottom right-hand corner pocket, right between the long rails here, kind of doing a little left and right back motion. Stay underneath that two. Take two top right-hand corner pocket. Oh, he got back above it. Thought he would have had a little better angle to be just right between the rails instead, but he was a little steep on that. As long as three goes by the five, top left-hand corner pocket, he's good. If not, he's going to pull back on it, go three left-hand side pocket or three bottom left. Oh, small miss from Sang, unfortunately. Keith looking to see how much room he has to work with that too. That was a tough cut. Very tough cut to deal with. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to go for it because he may end up hitting into the 3-4 situation, splitting them apart a little bit. No, he's trying to let it open up. Ooh, does he get a good leave? He does. And it's tough pickings. Saying he's going to have to kick at this. Looks like he's going to go one rail kick, left-hand long rail. Has still the potential to pot it there, right-hand side pocket. Hits it pretty full. Ooh, it doesn't stick over to the rail here. It's going to open up a little bit for Keith to work with. Mike Roberts here officially knocking out Mr. Charleston Patio on the 6 through 9 bracket, so he'll be up next against Mr. Ben. May end up seeing if we can stream that match if we're able to get a hold of a little bit of it. What a cut. What a cut. Look at that. Oh, no. Hopefully didn't get punished on it. It did get close at 9, but I don't think it's fully sitting up on it to where he Can't get that 5 on over. Needs a little on some inside on this, though. Unless he's just going to go for the long shot on the 6. But load up a good amount of right here. Take that 5 top left. Into the long rail and then kick back over. Oh, he's going for the defense. And looks like it landed. Nope.
Hey, are you tomorrow at Beaches? Monday and Tuesday. So before you leave today, let's make sure you get everything you need to take. Okay. I might have a bag in the car.
Hey, Mr. Jason back in the stream here with me. What's up, Jason? Bringing on Mr. Keith Richter here. Trying to be 2-time undefeated world champion of the spring MVP. And then I know I'm off on score, guys. Sorry. Working with Kelly here on a couple of things, making sure everything's going good. Oh, Chris Daniels, I forgot, bud. I saw your message about your dad waving to you, and I did have him wave to you on stream, by the way. I'm sorry, I meant to tell you that a moment ago. All right. Ooh. Almost scratches in it, too. I mean, he at least left Keith Keith really tough here. We'll get a quick score update here in just a moment. Like I said, I'm off on it just by a little bit. Oh, I think Keith is hooked on the pocket point. He must be. Keith just said, I don't know this shot. It's a Z-bank. You got to Z-bank this. It's a tough one, though. You got to let it open up, but it's definitely a Z-bank. He said something about it. He's like, don't be surprised if it doesn't work. I don't want to be embarrassed. All right, 16-24. Thanks the same for confirming score with me. Keep in mind it is a reduced race here. We're not in the semifinals or above yet. So that's why if you guys are looking at your screen like this score, this race doesn't make any sense here. What's going on? It's just because we do a reduced race during the first part of the day. Keep everything running smoothly and progress through the brackets as much as we can. And the semifinals and on, it's full race, full score, full everything. Great break here. Good spread overall. Only 2 and 8 clumped up with each other, but unfortunately, it's nothing drops. Qball's problematic. Key trying to get the breakout there. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do about this 8-ball. I don't know if he's going to be able to clip in this 2 and somehow send that 8-ball on over or what, but he's in a predicament here. Going for the shot to be watched here. Looks like he's going to try to go for the 2-8 situation. Hit into the 2, clip the 8 in the process. Oh, it's 2-ball full all day long. Very solid hit. Opened up a little bit of window here. Tough situation with the 6-ball being where it's at. He's going to run to that 6. Yep. Yeah, the 6 was definitely going to get in the way and cause a bit of an issue. There you go, going for a nice little 3-8 combo. Saint's going to use a little top here, I would assume. He doesn't really have to worry about the side pocket on this one. And ride right between those rails, nicely done. Oh, clips the 9 in the process. Unfortunate on that. Might be able to get the 7-ball here. He's going to try to clip on over. Does. Gets it. And I think he may be hooked. Same look and do the mirror shot. Might be a little elevated on that, but he should still have a rough estimated spot in terms of what he's kicking into. Just trying to think if I'd rather go the other way with this kick shot, but I like this because it opens up the opportunity for the bottom right-hand corner pocket like he just got close to. Oh, 9-ball just got big in the way. Very, very big in the way. He can still come around into it first. There we go. Oh, no. Rejects right over their top left-hand corner pocket. Saint's going to have a little back-and-forth action to go with. 4-ball bottom left-hand corner pocket here. 5-ball top right-hand. 6-ball bottom left. 9-ball top right. Get a little back-and-forth action. Gets back on the right-hand side of the 9. Well, I tell you about what I said. It's going to do 9 ball top left-hand corner pocket instead. Good either way. Tomato still works. Gets you the points as long as you feel confident in the shot. And he does. Ties things right up, 25-25. 23-32 race there left in the battle. All right, score confirmed. Like a Shree trying to get camera time. All right, here we go. Staying with the side break. Trying to pop that 9 in on the break. Gets hold of it pretty good. Gets hold of it really good. Look at that. And the 2 ball. Honestly, that's not bad because he didn't have eyes on the 3. That 2 ball's in a nice spot. 3 balls on the break. 2 sits just so nicely for him. 2 easily leads to the 3. Depends on his window for that, how much further up that 9 is from the 5, but key dealio on this one is realistically going to be the 3 to the 5. As long as you get that, I think he's going to have eyes on the 6 afterwards. And ooh, almost yanks it in there, but he is good. Has eyes on the 5. It will be a little back cut action, top left-hand corner pocket. My main worry is how much further out that cue ball is going to come down onto that 6. He's getting off kilter on the run a little bit, but he can work with it. There we go. Kind of like a little bottom right on this shot, just a little bit, not too much. Just use a little bottom too. Oh no. The break and run was there. And he got through the difficult part too. Oh man, he's beating himself up over that one. I don't blame him. It was a great run too. Very, very well done. He going a little 2 rails there. Opens up shot, 9 ball, top right-hand corner pocket. A little bit of an angle on this. I wouldn't say it's too steep, but it is steep. It's not anything that's super complicated. Uh-oh. Okay, hits rail first here. All right, 31-29 here. Cheryl, great question here. 31-29 score confirmed here. So, Cheryl, during MVP tournament, the first portion of the day here until the semifinals, they are reduced races. Reduced races here. So we do that to keep things moving and progress along. It's the same races they use in Mini Manias in Vegas. But that's the why behind it. Welcome on in, my dear. How are you doing today? I got to troll somebody next time they say something about it. I'll be like, you didn't hear? Everything's been changed. There's now skill level. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. But I'll be like, there's a skill level 10 now, and everything's gotten flipped. It'd be fun to pull that troll though, but I won't do it. I won't do it, chat. Okay. Yeah, not a problem, Cheryl. Thank you for asking the question. It is not a problem. Yeah, so with MVP, so we have a 12 o'clock start time for the high skill levels, the 6 through 9. Then it's 2 o'clock start time for the 4-5s. And then it is a 4 o'clock start time for the 1 through 3s, right? And so with you having, with us having all those and all the amount of players and stuff like that, the reduced race helps to keep everything just kind of trucking along pretty good. And then things slow down a little bit as we get to the very tail end of it. But the MVP, the way it works here with us is when you're on the semifinals, it's acting as a singles board, which is why if you win first place in this, you win cash money from today. You are singles regionals qualified for the fall, and you're invited back to the Jacksonville Invitational as well. In order to get that Jacksonville Invitational invite here, you just got to at least make it to the semifinals. You got to win the semifinals, but at least make it into the semifinals, and you will be able to be invited back later on this year to the Jacksonville Invitational. And from there, you'll be playing for at least $500 cash money and playing for a beautiful new Cuetec cube. Yeah, I hear you on that, Cheryl. How are you doing? How's everything over in Charlotte, though? You said you're about to run a singles board over there. Husband and I will be playing it. It's our first ever playing it. Let's go. Hope you enjoy. Hope you have a blessed time at the singles board. We were really blessed yesterday. So in MVP, we had 6 people win yesterday, 2 in each skill level bracket. So that's 6 people qualified for singles regionals. Then we ran 5 additional singles boards while all that was happening. So we had 11 people. I have a feeling with the way singles boards are going today, we may reach that number again. So you got to think in 2 days' time frame, we may have 22 total people qualified for the fall singles regionals. Plus, we have multiple days coming up all this week and potentially next weekend, too, during 9-ball World Qualifier. Whole 9 yards. And guys, I know I got the score, got away from it for just a moment. I will get that updated here in just a minute. The moment you flip it down, you're unmuted, okay? What's up, April?
What's up, Tim?
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Good, good. What you doing today?
Oh, I tried a singles board, but it didn't go too well. I was one ball shy.
Oh, the singles boards. Oh, the singles boards.
I want to try to play one more.
Good. Who'd you play?
Karen Antonetta.
Yeah.
She's a 4. She's tough.
I'm gonna adjust something on you real fast here. Sorry. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, she is definitely tough for sure. Definitely tough. Speaking of tough here, he's having to do this little stretch and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good try.
It's always tough on those, man. I feel that even though I'm a bigger guy, I'm very flexible on the pool tables and stuff in most cases. And it's funny, even on those, like I take a couple extra practice strokes just because I'm like, I know I'm losing accuracy, so I might as well just like get honed in as best as I can.
Yeah, with that one, you got to hit bottom and try to avoid that scratch down there.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it back into the rail.
Cheryl, you're absolutely right. She said on the Facebook side, she said, great time with good people that you know and love, trying to raise your skill level. What a shot.
Oh, good shot.
Goodness gracious, a little oomph behind that. But, yeah, no, I definitely agree with you, Cheryl. You're absolutely right. You say the more you do, the better it gets, and trying to raise your skill level up. Keep up the good work. All right, let's see if I can get a score update real fast. Perfect. I was only off by 1. But, yeah, 35-35. Great showing compared to where it was earlier. All right.
That was a good break.
This is the second one in a row. He did this just a little while ago. 2 ball ended up hanging up in the right-hand side pocket for him. It looks like the 2 hung in the bottom left-hand corner pocket now for him. He's got good eyes on the 3. I mean, wow. 2 on the break. Another 2 more points that are very easily obtainable. 4 ball only really being the problem.
This past Thursday, Rosa played 9 ball, got 4 balls on the break.
Way to go on the 9-footers?
No, on the 8-footer.
On the 8s, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good break.
That's phenomenal. Dara says, keep on trying one qualifying window. He said, I lost in the finals by 1 ball twice, then the third try I won by 1 ball. Goodness gracious. 3 times in a row, Dara. That's amazing.
Oh, he left himself tough there.
Yeah, that 4 is going to be problematic anyways. Honestly, I'm rolling that 8 up into it. Let Keith have ball hand. I'm defensing him. Unless he has eyes on it. I don't feel like he has eyes on it. It looks like the 8's in the way, but he's pointing at it like he has eyes. He must have enough eyes. That 8 must be a little deceiving here from the camera's point of view. Oh, yeah, he could definitely see it. Oh,
Wow.
He's trying to put the 5. What a good shot. Even Keith just said, I don't know how you missed it, yeah. Yeah, Sang almost had a breaking run a moment ago. Right when you were coming over.
Sang's tough. I had to play him in USAPL. It was not fun. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good. Yep. He's definitely a tough cookie for sure. I remember playing him on Wednesday nights on the regular and having tough battles and always going up against his teams and everything. Back when like Murchisons were on his team and everything with that.
So, Tim, how much do you miss playing in these tournaments?
Definitely miss it. You know, my heart and soul was in having some good competition and going after these things. As you knew before I joined into the office, I was desperately trying to become a 5.5 and finally hit that. And then next thing I know after that, I'm in the office doing full-time work here for Mike and Kelly and working on other things now. But
We miss you on the voice squad.
oh, man, I love that crew. That was always such a fun night of the week. It was good, too, because I just always enjoyed it after a long weekend of doing a tournament, live streaming, and then come in Monday and get to be on the 9-foot tables. And I know where some shots were working that usually didn't work, that I imagine I'm like, man, I can do this now. I've been watching people do it all weekend long. I can definitely do it. So I definitely miss y'all. I'm glad to see things are still going well with 9-ball doubles on Mondays, and excited to see what's in store for the voice squad and other teams throughout with all the upcoming changes here soon. Lots of changes.
We're excited for Worlds next weekend.
Yes.
We got 2 teams in it. Hopefully they don't play each other. That would be terrible.
Now, which 2 is it? It's
The voice
and
squad and Donnie Naders.
Don Eaters? Yeah. Didn't y'all just have a really solid win this past week, if I remember correctly?
The last 2 weeks, pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah. Was it in the 70s on this? One of y'all had it. I'm trying to remember who it was I punched in. I'm always shocked and amazed when I see a
Yeah.
70-plus point score on 9-ball.
I think we had like really 2 good weeks in a row. We actually won 8-ball too. That's not our strong suit.
He's like, I'm not even going to promise that here. Kelly's giving a shout-out to the skill level 1 to 3 bracket, by the way. Here she's talking about how they're all here early, already checked in, everything ready to go, like ready for their players meeting already, which doesn't start. I mean, their start time is 4 o'clock. Their players meeting is at 3:50. That's not too shabby here. 10 to 12 minutes early. Pretty good. They're ready to go for the day.
Keith left himself tough on that 8-ball.
He just wanted to make it interesting is all. He's showing out Mr. 8-ball winner.
Showing up and showing out.
Yeah, showing up and showing out.
What would you do here, Tim?
Yeah, this is a tough one here because I feel like I'm going to sell out one way or the other.
He could probably play safe. Try to put the 8 down that row and leave the cue ball over there by the 9.
That's my only thought is if he's got, which there's actually quite a bit of space. It doesn't show on the camera. There's quite a bit of space. There's probably 2 finger widths space in between. Yeah, I agree with you. If you thin it, I would use a little bit of left as well, so that way it for sure kicks to the rail and tries to snooker up with the 9. The camera angle that we have here, guys, it definitely looks a little deceiving. Looks like it's way closer, like he's almost snookered on it, but he's not. He's better stop it. Chad, he literally just hid behind my monitors, and then like I know where to see his head just rising up like the sun out of nowhere.
He tried to get behind that 9.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad try. It was probably the best out of that like bad situation, right? Like he did not have a good situation at hand. I saw him downfall. I hate those sort of shots, especially when I see there's 3 big points on the table and like Keith is technically behind. Like I know the score looks close, but because of the race he's behind right now, so it frustrates me when I get in this sort of situation. That I'm like he's already at this. He's about to be at this as well because of it. I'm like, ugh.
From that singles board I just played, I needed 1 ball. I tried to bank the 7, rattled it, left right in the pocket. She needed 2, she got out. I was 1 ball shy. It's not a terrible lead though.
No, it's definitely not. Oh yeah. Keith now knows how much Sang needs. I don't know what just brought on that discussion, but I'm banking this top left-hand corner pocket.
I always worry about scratching that side when I look at that bank.
Normally I like the cross bank action instead, but I don't know. I like that top left-hand corner pocket from this one now. Looks like it's got pretty much a natural angle. You just hit it full is all. Like you err on the side of caution, hit it full. Oh, just like that.
Oh man,
Just
he
like
hit
that.
with authority.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey, you're welcome, Keith Richter. Look at this, man. Hits it full as can be. I know he pops up right away, but that jet's just straight to that pocket. There was no questions about it going in there.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, very well done.
They like these tied scores, don't they? Good bank, though. Oh, I called it. I said that's what you need to do right there. Oh, absolutely. I couldn't have cut it. It's on my bank, right?
Oh, your banks have been great. I know you did. By the way, I gotta give Keith props here earlier. He picked on saying, oh. Qball held.
When he made the 6 ball.
But Keith loved it saying earlier when Keith went to go do a 1-rail kick and somehow or another just straightened it up. Like he hit it straight as could be. It just held the line, didn't curve over any like you needed it to. He's like, who runs this place? Who owns this place? These tables, what are up these rails? And he's like, no, I hit that real bad. It was pretty funny though. I don't like where that one's at. He doesn't like it either.
Is he behind the pocket point right there?
He was earlier. He was in the bottom right-hand corner pocket with that mess earlier. I feel like he is a little bit today, but he's going to scratch if he goes this way. Okay. Ties up to 7-9, close to the 5 in the process. 2 balls kind of being blocked by a couple bullies down there, 8 and 3.
Yeah, that 2 ball's a little tough right now.
Yeah, this isn't a bad leave. That's right, Chris Daniels. Your dad waved to you on the camera, brother. He was coming by. I was like, your son's in stream asking for you to wave to him. He was like, oh. And so he stood in front of the camera and gave you a little wave. By the way, I see Ben 7-7 now, huh?
Yeah.
He's over there playing Mr. Michael Roberts.
We knew it was a matter of time because he's been winning pretty solid every week.
Yeah, I think that cue ball still open up just fine for that too.
Ben's playing right there. Wonder how he's doing. Table 11.
Yep, just top of y'all's screen there. Mr. Benjamin Michael himself. He's playing, it's funny too, he's playing with Mike Roberts. Luna's seen him at least once, but Luna, of course, loves Nightmare Before Christmas. And he is always wearing something Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas related.
Oh,
so-
that's the one you were talking about on stream that one time.
Yep.
Okay.
So every time she sees him, she's like, it's Jack Skellington. She loves it. Oh my goodness gracious, April, you're gonna love this. Cutest thing ever happened last night. So wife who goes to lay down next to Luke, and she has to move him over because he ends up becoming a bed hog. And I'm in the bathroom, and she texts me, ha 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 ha. You know, I get out the bathroom, I'm like, what are you laughing your butt out about? Like, you didn't send a photo or nothing? Like, I was expecting a meme or something. And she texts me, she's like, your son just moved over, barely mumbled. And so I decided to look at him and said, I like to R-E-A-D, and he mumbled B-I-B-L-E, which is a song from his graduation. And I was like, there ain't no way he just did this, because I told her the other night when I kissed him goodnight. And I was like, I love you, son. He's like, I love you. And he's dead asleep. Like, he's snoring, like, dead asleep. And sure enough, I went and did it to him as well. And I went and gave him a kiss. So like, I love you, Luke. And I was like, I like to R-E-A-D. And he's like, R-E-A-D. I was like, oh my goodness, it's ingrained in him. I love it.
Oh, what a breakout.
Look at that.
Wow.
I love what Tony says. He said, there's no denying that Big Ben strut, right? Big Ben shoot good.
Tony's not wrong, though.
No, yeah, they're
He's
definitely.
got a distinguishable walk.
Yep. Definitely a certain walk. Always wears the baseball cap on backwards there. That is normal Ben attire. Now, I always enjoyed it. One of my favorite things, too, to brag about the Voice Squad team, and one of the cool things that we always enjoyed is I love Ben's determination. Like, he's like, I'll play whoever, whenever. Like, he very humble, though, not one of those, like, I'll play whoever and, like, flex them on him. Like, no. I mean, like, from a humility standpoint of being like, I love facing tough opponents. I love facing this, love facing that. It doesn't bother me one or the other, and was always good with that. So that was always a fun part of the team. You guys always made it so easy. Always so easy.
Yeah, we miss you on that team.
He's looking at the bank. Maybe 3 rails do the cross bank into the side. Yeah. This is interesting. I mean, I don't know if I'd risk this right now. I would definitely go defensive minded here, and I think just separate the 5 on the bottom short rail. No, he went for the regular bank.
Good job.
Wow, and got all the way up there in the window, barely nudged the 7 in the process. And I mean, he was barely off on that shot. So he still would have been close to that area with the cue ball. Wow. What a strong shot by Keith. That was interesting.
As of now, semifinals and finals, you are in a full race.
I hear Kelly reminding people, guys, keep in mind with MVP, semifinals, and finals, you're in a full normal race to your skill level. Keep your innings, keep your defensive shots. Whole 9 yards. April, how you doing this run there with the 9-ball being in the way? What you doing?
What's that?
Said, how are you completing this run with the 9-ball? 9-ball sitting right there in the way a little bit here. I see Keith Steve trying to like keep the ball on the top short rail. Are you doing that, or are you just coming below the 9?
Well, I would probably go that way with a little bit of top and then try to back cut the 7 if there's enough room. Yeah, just like he just did.
Yeah, I like the back cut here. Just, I don't know. I feel more comfortable with back cuts now than I ever have before. It used to be a frenemy of mine and something I would kind of shy away from, but I agree with you. I love back cuts. There we go. Look at that angle. Wow. Oh, don't be too straight. No, he's got some angle on it. He's fine. So any plans for any of the new divisions and nights and stuff starting up here soon?
Probably not because of my work. I don't get off work till 5:30. Sometimes my last call, I don't get out of there till almost 6. So going anywhere else is too far away. This is kind of on the way home.
There you go. That makes sense, yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to Legends, though. It looks like it's going to be super nice over there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be fun for sure.
When you posted that video at Legends and that 9-foot arena table, that was nice.
Yep, those are really cool.
So Diamonds, do they have all 7 foots or do they have some 9 too?
All sevens.
All 7?
All sevens. When I was in there the other day, Red mentioned about potentially making some movement and adding one 9-foot table into it. So I think there is conversation around that. I just don't want to overpromise because I don't know if that's like a for sure thing or anything like that. But he'd made mention about it, so I was telling people, actively telling people about it. That way I'm not spilling the beans on stream chat. So if Keith gets punished for this, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, he didn't. I was about to say, I was like, he literally did what I recommend people do, is when you're this close in the race and it's coming down to the wire, you don't go doing any crazy break to where you're going to lose cue ball control. And he did more center, but he still lost control of it. Got popped down to the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
Oh, slight miss on that one. 7-7 race right now. It's close.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys, it looks like the majority of you are standing here, so I'm starting that player meeting. There are only 3 players on your bracket who are registered and who are not here, so that's pretty cool. That means there are at least, and one of them texted she's on the way, so you at least have 22 players on your board. If those last 2 show up, it's a full board of 24. Otherwise, those will just turn into buys. We're going to play down to 2 winners today. Both of those winners are going to split the cash entry fees, so you're looking at least.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Talk about getting robbed.
Both of those winners will also go to Regionals in the fall. Regionals is October 5th. If you win at Regionals, then you will go all the way to Las Vegas. That is April of next year. All semi-finalists get to come back to the Jacksonville Invitational. That was previously a tournament that was in July. It's been updates to November. The dates are not out
Kelly's
yet.
letting people know that the Jacksonville Invitational has been moved to November. Kind of had to be. We still got 9-ball World Qualifier team captains. Sometime coming up, Southeast Challenge. I forget the dates for those. Keith's like, I'll take that. I'll take that freebie.
Off the 5.
Right. But yeah, we still got a lot of tournaments to go through. I don't blame him for moving the Jacksonville Invitational. Give it its due diligence.
Are you going to be live streaming the Elite Cup in July?
I believe so. I don't foresee why not, but yeah, I believe I am.
Good shot. Got a little close to the 2.
Risking the biscuit there.
Don't add APA or it won't find us because we forgot to put it in the name of the tournament. Jacksonville will find it for you. Click on that tournament and then it'll ask you.
She's telling people how to use CompuSport. Love the fact that using CompuSport. We were talking about that earlier on the live stream. Makes things a lot easier.
You're either playing at the skill level you qualify as or your current skill level, whichever is higher. You'll see some 4s on the bracket who have gone up and qualified. That's why. And you have questions.
I'm assuming that's going to open up enough. It's going to run into the 9 in the process here. He just still needs to clip the 2 in. Let the cue ball run into the 9 in the process.
Looks like he's having a whole conversation with himself trying to figure it out.
See, he's trying to just slice it from the left hand or the bottom half of the cue ball. Rare YouTube says Keith's making this a great match. Yeah, he is. It's been kind of a good ebb and flow between both of them, though, right? Keith had a good initial lead here against Sang. Sang definitely brought it right back into focus, and here we are, very close, tight-knit race. Love these. Oh, Keith is sabotaging the owner's tables here while playing the owner. I see that. Mm-hmm. It's a bold move.
What are you doing here?
slicing that to left-hand side pocket and letting it run full into the 9 and be just fine. He's trying to defense this. I think he's fist carry him into that side pocket. Oh my gosh, it almost did. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, Chad, hold on. I want y'all to see this. He was slicing the bottom part of the 2, and it's clearly going to jet down to the 3, but still have a little momentum, almost make like a little Z shot in terms of the direction the cue ball goes. Doop. Right into that top pocket, boy. Oh, my Lanta. Keith. Oh, come on, brother. Oh, no. 3-7-8 kind of grouped up, though.
This is tough. Would you play safe here, Tim? Try to get that 3 out of there and leave that cue ball behind that 7-8?
So I kind of like, yeah. I was about to say, I kind of like that. Trying to think if there's another option just in case, because he's super close. He may not feel comfortable with that. I don't know. He takes these shots on, but this is absolutely the way I would.
It's like he's lining up trying to make it.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. Why can't you just thin where the 3 is written on the 3 ball, be above the 3, thin it to push the 3 a little bit to the right, further behind the 7 and 8, let the cue ball drift down to the bottom right-hand side of the table. I kind of like that option instead.
Oh, so you play safe with the 3 behind the 8?
Yeah, I think so. 3 behind 8, try to get the cue ball down to the bottom right-hand quadrant area of the table. Yeah, see, I won't do this. I just don't feel confident in this
See, that's
shot.
probably what I would have tried to do right there to get it out of there. Because if he pushed it over there behind the 7-8, the 3 with ball in hand, he still wouldn't have been able to make it. It would have been tough.
No, you're absolutely right. It definitely would have required a couple more defenses or kicks at it or something like that. No, your way is definitely if there was a correct answer to the quiz question, your way was the best way. Mine was I don't feel confident in not double kissing that, because I know what I would have done. I know exactly I would have been jacked up, and either I would have done the swing and a miss and sit there and laugh myself and not even make contact with the cue ball, or swing and end up getting the double kiss and end up giving ball in hand anyways. Good try by Singh.
It's always interesting to watch people like run a table with ball in hand because everybody sees it so differently.
It's funny you bring it up. I love making the joke on stream. I'm like, this is one of those where we can take a picture and be like, got ball in hand, what's the run out? And like people will be at each other's throats about, no, you're wrong. Do it this way. No, your mom is dumb. And you're like, dude, really? Like, what does my mom have to do with how I'm shooting a pool? Like, what are you doing? Yelling at me like that. But they will too. You're right. We all see it different. Some of us are left hand, some of us are right hand, some of us are taller, some of us are shorter. We play the tables differently.
Some of us are right-handed, some are left. And
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
Oops. Not through the point. There it goes. See, I like this because he can get the breakout here. There's a nice little line that's going to lead straight over to that 7-8. May end up going rail first before it hits into it. Hopefully it still hits pretty good into it. Oh, he went above it.
Oh, good try. He was trying to get it out of there.
Yep. I think he's still good, though. He might be able to clip this all the way down bottom right. I love what Ray said. Ray says, as long as you run it out, there's no wrong way. You're not wrong, brother. That's why I laugh at people that like literally read some of the forums and stuff. See how cutthroat some of the pool players are to know whereabouts the quote unquote right way. I'm not saying you can't eventually draw a line to a majority statistic that's like 65% of players will say this is the way to do it. But like you could tell me 90% of the players do it a certain way.
Wow, what a bank.
Good Lord of mercy, Keith. Wow. But you could literally tell me 90% of the players do it this specific way. And if I lack confidence in performing the shots necessary to get it there, it's not the way for me. If you lack confidence in your shot, you get down on your shot, and you don't believe you're going to make it, you're not going to make it. So unless you just happen to fluke it. But none of us, I think, really, we all wave when we accidentally pot a ball that we didn't mean to pot or something and fluke things. So
Yeah, or get a safety you didn't mean to get.
yeah. it's going to sit right outside. This should be all that Keith needs here. Which way you getting up there for the 9 ball? How you doing this one, April?
I'm hitting it with bottom, probably.
Okay.
I'm probably hitting bottom right.
I'm force falling a little top right.
I like to hit bottom, try to draw it back out of there and come down like that. If I don't hit bottom on those shots, I would normally end up following it in. So I know that I got to hit bottom and try to draw it back out of there.
See, there it is right there, chat. Like, she's had past experience about how her shots are working and would have done it slightly different. I think we both went with outside, though, just to open up the angle a little bit further. And that'll be all she wrote. Way to go. What a good match. Nicely done. Very, very well played.
All right,
Keith getting the
Tim.
win.
It was nice chatting with you.
Hey, you too,
I'm
April.
going to go check on Ben.
Yeah, go. I would love to have an update for
I'll
sure.
let you know.
Please. Thank you so much. Take care, April.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Keith, 8-ball champion of the world, Richter here. We'll be moving on to playing Mr. PJ up next. Let me get things reset here. And then we'll get everything going here in just a moment, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the live stream, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to put on a little music in the background. Be right back.
Can you hear me calling out your name? Let me run to you and escape this place. Stop time, rewind, bring me back to you. How it did in my heart if you only knew. What if we could stop the world tonight and run away, just you and I, you and I? Wanna stay right here forever, 'cause when we were not together, we don't have tomorrow, so just take me away. What if we could stop the world tonight and run away, just you and I, you and I? Bring me back to you again. Bring me back tonight. We could stop the world again. We could stop the world tonight. Feel my heartbeat, changing rhythm. Know the reason I'm still breathing. Wanna stay right here forever, 'cause when we were not together, we don't have tomorrow, so just take me away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we got Mr. Catrino versus Steven Highsmith Jr. coming up to the live stream next. right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our first semifinals match of the day. Skill level 6-9 bracket. In fact, the other 3 are still waiting on other matches to finish up. Katrina Reyes, Stephen Highsmith Jr. both have secured themselves into the Jacksonville Invitational. And it looks like Katrina will start things off here with the break. All right. Right here behind you. Katrina says, hi, Mom. Looks like Katrina does have some family over here on the sideline supporting him, though, today. And guys, we're just waiting on the score sheet here. Katrina showing off one of the trick shots that he's done on his that he's done before on his page. All right. Chat, give me a woohoo in stream here if you're excited for the first semifinals match of the day. Let's go. Jose says Aaron and PJ are up there, so I'm poolside for them. Let's go, Katrino. There we go. What's up, Jose? How's it going, brother? All right, they're just getting things ready on their paperwork here. Jose saying, have not seen you in forever. Not since church this morning. I know you're making a goof on that. There we go. Tony in chat doing what I asked. He said, woohoo. Brittany said, oh, Brittany tagging somebody here. Brittany, how's it going? Oh, Katrino snapping the cue ball already off the table and with a phenomenal break. Oh, my Atlanta. 3 balls on the break. And the cue ball flies high. Disappears. Go. Steven taking good advantage already. Tough here. Hopefully he's got the angle a bit to go 2 rails around that top left-hand corner pocket, make the 5 top right, but go around that top left-hand corner pocket, pop back out for the 6 bottom left. If not, he can always draw it into the left-hand long rail, which he's doing. Clips the 9 in the process. Trying to avoid the scratch was the main fear on that one. Katrina back in action, taking advantage here. Good eyes on the 6 ball. Nicely done. Just hits right into that left-hand long rail. Sets up beautiful. Well, after a very unfortunate scratch on the break, making 3 on the break, 5-2 is the score after the first rack. Not too bad of a split. Nothing crazy one way or the other. Keymon races 75-55. Skill level 9 versus skill level 7. Right now, sitting in the semifinals part of the bracket, waiting on their opponents is Mr. Jeffrey Schofield there. He is waiting on 48. He's waiting on the match between Ben and Mike Roberts, which you see at the top of your screen. Jesse Link is in there as well, skill level 9. By the way, Jeffrey's skill level 6. Jesse skill level 9. And he is waiting on the winner between PJ and Keith Richter. Let's see. Logan is waiting on the match between James Wilwright and Chris Vesant. And Logan skill level 9, James skill level 6, Chris skill level 6. Let's see, Ben and Mike Roberts, Ben skill level 7, Mike Roberts skill level 6. And then PJ skill level 7, Keith Richter skill level 8. So still a couple of skill level 6s in there. Oops, sorry. I'm giving points here. Chris Daniels, I'm not sure what you meant there, bud. Trina getting right in stroke here. Bumps the 8 in the process. Still good eyes on the 3. He's stroking really good right now, just really free stroking. Nice open bridge. Handling his business really, really well. John Hummel says, who? What's up, John Hummel? It's Tim Jones. How you doing, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing good, man. Standing in line to ride. Oh, nice. Ride the Tron ride in Magic Kingdom. Brother, hope you enjoy. I still haven't been since that ride got up and going. That's definitely one I've always wanted to go on. Plus, I really want to go to Universal and go to Super Mario World. Definitely want to do that for sure. Be a good time. There you go. That's the pop he was looking for, but still ends up having enough energy to go all the way top right-hand corner pocket. Oh, man. This has good run potential spell all around it, too. As long as Steven's able to control with where he leaves that 1 ball after the 2. That'll just go straight into the side pocket. Don't even worry about the combo. Yeah, he's going to look at the side pocket. Matt over there on the Facebook side saying Katrina is a beast. He is, man. He's good. He's a good player. Very strong. Very, very strong in our area. Yeah, he's somebody that I've enjoyed really getting to watch play and ramp up and put a lot of time into his game and everything. Oh, Chris Adams, you were saying you can't wait to play League next Wednesday night. Nice, brother. I'm glad you're playing League, dude. Let's go. That's good, man. Have fun, play pool, meet people, right? That's what it's about. That's what I'm trying to remind some people for, man. Even a bad day of pool is still a good day.
Then you are good to go.
That's funny. Mm-hmm. Well, Steven has left Katrino in a little bit of predicament. He might be going for the 2-rail. Yeah, definitely was. Clips into it pretty full. Sends a 5-up table. Yeah, good try by Steven there. That was a tough one. Brittany, just refresh it. It will, no matter what, though, with it being between two different platforms. You'll have one behind the other. There's not a thing in the world I can do to control that situation, unfortunately. That's all just dependent on how fast it gets pushed to the main server, and the main server pushes out to their servers. And also, I have found that some people, depending on which, whether you're watching on phone, whether you're watching on an iOS device, Android device, watching on TV, you'll have multiple different times. I had somebody tell me once that there was like a 20-second difference between what they were watching on their phone versus what they were watching on the big screen. I was like, what? They're like, I refresh it and everything. I was like, that's wild. 20 seconds. Crazy. But thank you, though, Miss Brittany, for letting me know one way or the other. You never know. Some things, some things are in my control. All right, sorry about that, guys.
9-ball is working on another one as well. 9-ball's coming after that. If you want to play, make sure you
Hey, there we go, Brittany. I love that. Let's go. Got it up on the big screen TV so the kids can watch. Don't hesitate, by the way. One of my favorite things, as always, is to have people take photos of that and then be able to do. What's up? Hold on real fast, guys. We're going to have a special guest co-commentator with me. Give me 1 second.
Okay, no, I got.
All right. Well, I got a special guest commentator here with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Jim Wheelwright here.
Mr. Jim was on the in the chat earlier yesterday, and now he's over here playing. Now, you're in the MVP tournament today, right?
I was in the MVP tournament,
Okay.
and this is my third trip in the MVP tournament.
Let's go.
But it's the first time I won a match in the MVP.
There you
So,
go.
Anyway, it was great, and I learned I played a better player
Yep.
early on, and he was an 8, I'm a 6. He played safeties, and I learned a lot from that.
There we go. I like that. That's always a good day whenever you
So-
have a good key takeaway.
So that was my big takeaway today. So
Well,
maybe
good.
10 out of his first 15 shots were shooting safe.
Wow.
And I was snookered several times. But anyway, well done.
Yeah.
It's Keith. He won the 8-ball yesterday, I
Oh,
think.
you play Mr. Keith Richter,
Yeah, he's good.
the 8-ball world champion there.
So what are we watching here? Ooh,
Ooh. Well, we
that was
watched that.
kind of in and out there.
Yeah, we watched that bank almost happen here. So we're watching Mr. Stephen Highsmith Jr., who was just on the table there, skill level 7, versus Mr. Katrina Reyes here, skill level 9, 75-55 race.
Katrina,
Excuse me.
excellent young player.
Yes. Hey, Matt West, give me a shout out on the stream here. He says, "Let's go, Jim. Jim is one of my favorite people on Fridays at Beaches Qball." Look at that. Let's go, Matt.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
Matt, you'll get your $5 cash app to you later on for the good compliment.
No, it was 20.
Oh, it's 20. I'm sorry. I was underselling it. I was
It
underselling it.
costs a lot to get me a compliment.
I love it.
So, yeah, I've really enjoyed APA. I mean, it
Good.
is, and I got to be honest. One of the things I love about APA is getting to watch it on TV if I'm not in the neighborhood. And you do such a great job. I enjoy it. So,
Mr. Jim, I appreciate you, sir. You absolutely flatter me, man. I love what I do. Like I always tell people, this is a blessing. This is one of those situations in life where if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. That's this.
I think I was blessed with that many
There you go.
years of my life. So,
That's good.
and now I'm a kind of an old retired guy and get to play a lot of pool. So,
I like that, though. I ain't mad about that. Looks like Mr. JT is signaling to me here. He's up 1-0 in the singles board. Doing good over there. Matt said, "Yeah, you should promise me $100, but I'll take the 5." All right, you take the 5, and we'll get you 95 on another another day for the compliments there, Matt.
I think Katrino's going to have difficulty seeing this 3-ball, so he may be. No, I think he can. No, he's going to.
Gonna one round
Looks
kick
like
it,
he's
maybe.
going to kick.
By the way, guys, quick little update in the 6 through 9 bracket. The second semifinals match was just recently called, just a few minutes ago. Logan Lane versus Chris Besant is going on. So Chris, another skill level 6. So right now we got Chris in the semifinals, skill level 6, and Jeffrey Schofield, skill level 6 in the semifinals in a field of 9s. There's a lot of 9s in that semifinals. So.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But I'll be honest with you guys, 9s versus 6.
Well,
golly, that's a tough spot, man.
It
That's
is.
a 9.
It's a tough. It is because, a 6 is good enough to, if you make a mistake, they can
they can run
they
it.
can run it
Yeah.
on you. So,
Yep, 100%. give them an accidental leave on an 8-9 type situation. They get 3 points, hit a solid break, get another 1 or 2 on the break, and run a little bit from there. Yeah, they'll be good to go.
So what do we got here? Catrino, is he a 9?
Catrino's 9, yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm thinking Steven is a 7.
Yep. You hit the nail on the head, yes, sir. Steven skill level 7, Catrino 9.
20 balls different. So, yeah.
It's a decent spot. Even Dara on the YouTube side said a moment ago, said 20-point spot isn't enough for me. But it depends. It depends on how Catrino's shooting, of course. But he's definitely in his upswing, majorly in my opinion. Like he's earned the right being a 7-9. He's definitely a very top contender here in Jacksonville APA for sure. And he's somebody I personally enjoy just watching. I enjoy the way he gets out of stuff, handles situations.
Yeah. It looks like he got a decent leave on this. Is it the 4-ball?
4-ball, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he's going to play smart against Steven, too. Steven's on a good uptick as well from me seeing him play and stuff the couple times I've been able to watch him. He's definitely a tough cookie to crack. Oh.
I think he was going for a safe on that and didn't quite get it behind that 9-ball.
Yeah.
Is that what do you think it was doing there?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he didn't give it enough steam to let it traverse on over with the Qball side of it. Tough situation. I mean, it's dangerous leaving this little run here for somebody like Catrino. He knows it too. He's not really behind though. 19 as well was good.
I noticed Catrino's wearing his special shoes today.
Yep.
I got to put on some shades for those.
Right. Those things are definitely bright. I love that.
I'm a friend of his, so I think I can say that.
Oh, you definitely can. You can pick up on that one.
Nice shot. Ooh, smooth. And
wow.
boom.
Had just enough to go over.
Oh, jeez.
That's tough pickings.
I'm not going to pick on his shoes anymore.
That's why he scratched there. Goodness gracious. Talk about commentator curse,
Don't tell
Mr.
him.
Jim.
Don't tell him.
Man. That's funny.
Well, he popped that right in. Squared away for the 8. Should be able to finish the rack here.
Yeah. Assuming I kind of like a little bottom left on this here, but he's just going to let it roll on down, keep it simple, take the tougher cut. I like coming back around for that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes simpler is better.
Yeah. Sometimes, yep. No, sometimes less is more in the game of pool. A lot of times you will have higher ups always tell you they'll be like, yeah, don't do more than you have to.
Well, he popped it right in. He played it right. So, boy, that got the score pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Which is dangerous for Catrino.
Yep.
So.
But, again, with both of these players, your rack, you can get 8 or 10 point differentiation quickly. So, I think Catrino's fired up right now, and he can't wait to get back at the table.
Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, got a quick little score update. The match between Mr. Ben Michael there, and Michael Roberts just finished, and it came down to both of the gentlemen needing 1 ball each. Wow, what a match.
You know what? Just to give you a little gym history, I played a lot of pool when I was a kid. Started when I was 5 years old. Kind of played until I was a teenager.
Okay.
And I really hadn't played for 55 years. And then 18 months ago, almost heading on 2 years, probably 20 months now.
Yeah.
I started playing pool again. And there's 2 things I love about it. I love the sport.
Yep.
The frustration, the highs and the lows that go with it. And I love the new friends I've made. There are so many good people. And here is one of them.
There we go.
So.
By the way, Victoria on Facebook says, hi, Jim.
Victoria, hey.
Love it, man. Jim's popular over here on the live stream, guys. Let's give it up for him. Show him the love.
Hi. I don't know this lady, but I'd like to.
Miss Nikki coming by.
Hi, Miss Nikki.
I love it. Oh, no.
He did it.
Same side pocket again. Maybe we should have made fun of his shoes that time. Maybe it would have had the reverse effect. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Something happened. And now it's time for Steven to be real cruel here and play defense. Snuck her right up with that 5
Yeah.
ball.
Oh, what a
This is
perfect,
like
perfect.
yeah, this is like the creme de la creme type defenses here.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a little closer. You see, he's a little disappointed in his stature
Yeah.
there, but
Yeah, I'd like to be kissing the 7, but yeah, there's no easy shot here. Ooh.
good try.
He put a lot of English on it and tried to get that hit. Just went right by it there. Puts Mr. Steven in the driver's seat in this rack.
Yeah, it really does.
Possibly. Get to 2, and maybe get down on that 3 and 8.
I tell you, Mr. Jim, I'm glad that you got the itch back again to come play some pool.
Well,
we have such a good community here, man, and love seeing good people be in it. So
I could name a bunch of them. So I just think they're my new group of friends.
Yeah.
So. And well, I won't get into too many details, but I had an accident one night, and my friends helped me medically at the time.
Good.
And I just can't thank them enough. So.
Yeah. Jose Cordero on the
Boom.
YouTube side is asking, is Mr. Jim one who does or did cues back in the day? Did you ever build cues or cue repair or anything like that back in the day?
No, I never did. I simply put, I played. My cousin and his neighbor played a. They had a pool table, and they played a match to 1,000.
Ooh.
Way back when, and it was rotation. So when I'm 5 years old, I'm like keeping score for them, and then they build a little bench for me.
Oh, there you go. There
And
you go.
standing on a bench with,
With the pool cues and there,
pool
and the
cues,
ball.
start
Yeah.
shooting. And my mother was a single working mother, and I spent my nights after school at the YMCA.
Hey, there you go.
And there was billiard table there, and then a pool table, and so I did that. And then when I got my teen years, high school years, I was a little bit more into athletics, but still played some. So just love the game.
Same, man. I was blessed as a youngin', so I'd always spend the summers at my grandparents' house, my papa and mama Jones, and up in Tifton, Georgia, and their church there had a family life center in which there was always a couple pool tables. There was even bumper pool, but I didn't have a clue that was bumper pool back then. And that's where I first started shooting, and I always loved going up there and playing. And the next thing I know, the youth room back home got a pool table, and so we'd always play pool there too. And then later on in life, when I was working with my buddy Joe, he was like, Tim, he's like, you should come play pool. I was like, I haven't in many years. And he's like, nah, man. He's like, it'll be fun. He's like, come on out, just have a good time. Like, let's go play and just have a good time. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, just don't expect anything from me. He's like, no. He's like, you misunderstand. We're not. There's no expectations. Can you have fun? I was like, yeah. He was like,
Just
cool.
have fun.
He's like, let's go have fun then. And we had a darn good time. And next thing I know, here I am, 13 years in APA and getting to do streaming and commentary, working in APA now, and blessed to be here and do everything. But it all took just one agreement on one day of my buddy saying, come on out. So.
Well, you're a blessing to a lot of people around here because, how exciting is it? Local league is, first of all, it's grown very large.
Tremendously,
and
yes.
You've got technology here, and you've got video, and you're on Facebook and YouTube, and, it's just awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, man.
Well,
it was great in Vegas too. People were like, man, they're like, your league does this? I was like, yeah. I was like, our league pays for me to be out here and be here in Vegas chasing our teams around and stuff. It's good.
Well, the other thing, and You know, I know Mike and Kelly just as a, I've talked to them a few times. And by the way, they are very responsive leaders. I must say that. One of the things that I like about what they've done is they're really growing this community.
Yeah, 100%. They care about it.
And now I may be wrong about this, but probably a year ago when you watched YouTube, there might be 25. Now there's 125.
Yeah.
Is that, am I accurate when I say that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This thing is growing.
Yep, the amount of views that happen in a normal stream is tremendously grown, and more subscribers on YouTube now than we've ever had. And
yeah, and by the
just continued
time
growth.
the tournament's over, it's several hundreds.
Yep.
So
Yep,
anyway,
it's
good stuff. Let's see if Katrina can get back on track here. He's going safe. I thought he was going safe.
Well, it almost worked as a play and a safety and
Yeah.
everything all above. Wow.
I think he'll have difficulty hitting that one ball. It looks like the 5 might be in the way of a kick. So, be interesting to see what he comes up with here.
I think because of where he's at and how stuck he is, I don't know if he can do the one rail kick. I think I agree with you. The 5 looks like it's in the way, but he's going to go for it. Might be a little deceiving with where we're at in the camera, but I almost feel like the only thing he maybe would do is come off this bottom short rail and try to kick back over, but he snuck it up close to that 4. There's just a little bit of room between it. Oh, yeah, Dara, I saw that earlier. Dara said the 20-point spot's not enough for me. Yeah. Katrina's tough, man. Tough pickings.
Yep, that was a tough lead. So Katrina will take this ball in hand. He needs to probably pop this rack pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything that's really in his way, and I don't think there is. I mean, honestly, this is kind of normal run here.
2 looks good, 3 looks good, 4 follows through.
Yep,
A
5's
little low back to get the 5 in the side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jim. I really, honestly, even the 7 to the 8, I mean, I know they're both right there against the rails, but they're against the same rail. He can ride between the rails when he goes to take them on because he'll probably at an angle. Ooh. We did way too much on that shot.
Yeah, I love this kid, Katrina, but sometimes he shoots really hard with a lot of juice.
Yep.
And, it's tough.
It is. It bites him sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll go around the world on a shot. You're like, I cannot believe he got that leave.
Yeah.
Another time,
I was thinking it was a little like Happy Gilmore. Tap it in.
Tap it. Just tap. Go home,
Just
ball.
tap it in.
Oh, I love it. Talk about tapping it right there. He did that defense right. Good defense by Steven.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
That's a good mean one right there.
Oh.
I think you got to kind of respond in kind.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm going to snooker that 4 up with it.
I hit the 8, so he's going to have, Steve's going to have ball in hand. What a.
Ooh, a little lucky love from where the 9 went, though.
Yep. Yeah, he's probably.
That 9 changes this whole thing.
It sure did. What do you think? Could go for a bank or play for another safety?
I think I'm going to play for a safety, but it's going to look almost like a bank because I'm going to hit it up towards that 6 ball and try to hide the 3 with the 6 and bring the Qball down. At least separate them between the 2 short rails.
Oh! Smooth.
Some snaps and stream on that one here.
Double snaps.
Double snaps. Earned himself an instant replay. Take a look at the top left hand of your screen here. What a shot. I mean, he hit that so good.
Perfect.
Wow.
That was a planned shot. There was a way he put the juice on it, and the way the strength of the shot.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Ray said on the YouTube side, said, nice plug for the new Happy Gilmore 2 movie.
Oh, is there a new movie?
There is. They're doing Happy Gilmore 2, yep.
Oh. Well, I'll have to see it.
Yeah, definitely will. We'll love that movie.
So my nephew has a pool table. He lives in Indiana. Played a few times with him.
There we go.
And he has to hit everything hard, and I said, tap it in.
Yeah.
And actually started tapping it in, and it ended up being a much better player. So
One of the best things that was ever taught to me, and it happened during my first trip in Vegas, was understanding the definition and what pocket speed means.
yeah,
And the moment I was able to adjust to that, because I wasn't used to really playing on 7-foot tables then. I was used to playing on the 8-foot diamonds over at Bank Shop Billiards back when I was there. And the moment I started learning how to, as you said, just tap it in, like just let it roll gently and pocket speed it. The moment I was able to start getting it to do that, like my game amplified, and I was so stoked about that year because I was so stupid scared, shaking.
you might want to play that one again.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
Well, it was an accidental shot.
Oh, it was an
yeah,
accident.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, my first trip to Vegas, it ended up being really good because my first matchup, I was super stupid scared, and then eventually, by the time Vegas was done with, I'd moved myself up from a 4 to a 5 in an 8-ball, earned it, locked it in, even took on a already seasoned 5. From what I understand at the time here, he was definitely on his uptick, and went 2-2 against him in the race to 4, and then he broke away and finally won 4-2. But I still gave him a major trouble during those last 2 racks that he needed. He looked at me, he's like, man, you're a really good 5. And I started laughing. He's like, what? I said, this was my first matchup as a 5. He said, there's no way. There's no way. And I said, yes. I said, thank you so much. I said, that's such a huge compliment, man. I said, I know you beat me. You won fair and square, man. I was like, I appreciate it. But I was like, I asked to go against, a 5 if possible, if my captain agreed, and he did. And so I faced you, and I'll never forget that moment. It was such a moment in time.
Those are special, aren't they?
Yeah, it was a really, really big deal. Jim, do you need a little air coming your way, bud?
Yeah, that would be good.
Gotcha.
Oh, look at that. Nice. Woo.
7 goes by the 9.
You did see me do my little loop-de-loop there.
Kelly running around here running this thing.
Yeah. Smooth. There wasn't a lot of window space there on that 7. He went right by the 9 and finished this rack and got back in the lead.
Yep.
So he's 30-24.
Should be. We're going to get a score confirmation here in just a second.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Score has been updated now. 30-25 is the official score. Hey, Miss Brittany, thank you for trying to help me keep up with it. I'm going to run my mouth too much. 9-ball always gets away from me just because of it being point space versus racks. So don't mind me. I'll check in with the boys here and double check, make sure I get a score update from them. So if you ever see it's wrong in between racks, just know I want to get it, I promise you. Well, a little more controlled break that time. No love from anything dropping. 1 ball towards the bottom right, no issues. 2 ball top left. Hopefully 3 maybe has some room to go past the 8. I guess maybe the 4 to the 5 may be the real issue. May have to see if he can get an angle on the 4 to be able to break that 5 maybe off that rail or something. Or just leave it, play defense one way or the other. But it's gonna be a tough run. This is not a full run here.
You know what's one of the things Steven's doing well here is he keeps when he's got a good shot at the ball, he's potting them and not trying to do too much.
I agree
and
with
get
you.
himself in trouble. And when you're playing a superior or a higher ranked player, it's you get those oneers. I mean, just got that 2. Now he's shaped up for the 3. I mean,
Ooh.
Yep.
Oops.
Ooh, yeah, he came close on that side pocket, but he's looking good on the 3. He can do the 4. Here's 4 that Catrino isn't getting. It ends up being an 8-point differentiation.
Yeah. Yep.
So
David Burke, what's up, brother? He says, tip by my buddy, I'll take the 8. What's up, good sir? How you doing, David? Oh, appreciate it, man. Love it. No, I agree with you. I think there's definitely a clear difference between these two, not because of skill level, but because of shooting style and preferences between the two of them. And I think Steven's doing a great job really sticking to his game.
His game
overall.
plan. Yep.
Well, it's hard sometimes too, right? You play somebody that's a fast-paced, harder shooter like Catrino, and before you realize what's happening, you're like, man, like my game's so far off. And then you go back and rewatch the tape. Oh,
Whoa! Play that one again. Whoa!
Little trick shot artist. Before you know it, you're matching their pace, how hard they're hitting things.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely just punishing yourself because it doesn't fit within your will well. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not your cup of tea. It's not your bag of tricks. Like whatever way you want to say it, it just is not for you. And
Well,
so you got to watch that.
Catrino made that last shot, but
I don't think he would have wanted that 6-ball anyways. Could be wrong about that, but
well, you have a nice setup here. Wow.
well, thank you,
Very
sir.
impressive. This looks like CVS or something.
Well, we can in the meantime. Sometimes Elon calls us up to help him launch rockets to the moon, and sometimes we work this out. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
No, I
you
appreciate
are a
it.
techie. So there we go again. Steven popping a shot, getting another 6 coming up here. Feels good.
Good. I want to make sure you got the air coming to you.
Thank you for getting the air.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say, this is the most fun I've had in a while.
Good, man. I'm glad you came on over.
Yeah.
A lot of people are always intimidated. Like I tell them all the time, Jim, I'm like, hey, like, man, if you can just have a conversation with me, I promise you we can get through the commentary. You know, sometimes chat really wants the detailed play-by-play action, and sometimes they want a little bit something to break it up a little bit while they're watching and enjoying, and it all varies a little bit. Some people are different strokes, different folks, you know. But
If they don't like what we're saying, you can turn the mute button.
turn the mute button on, yeah. Like, I don't need to hear these guys. Click. Silence.
So, hey, if you want me to shut up, just say so.
Don't you dare, chat. Got y'all. Me and Mr. Jim having a good time.
So, yeah, I actually announced for basketball. We're getting little updates from Kelly, getting some updates to you there.
Oh yeah. She so her and Mike, whenever they're running these, they try to like communicate what matches are coming and stuff. That way, you know, in case I need to be able to pay attention, be ready to hop in the action the next one up, I can do so, which is kind of unique with this tournament, right? Like this tournament is all about like just go. Whereas, you know, some of our other tournaments like 9-ball world qualifier, like we have set match times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Set start times. Whereas this one's like, no, like your opponent's already been waiting for you and is ready for you. Like as long as you're ready to go, let's go. Let's get it done. Here's the clipboard. Here's your score sheet. Go.
Well, you know what? When you got this many people,
It works good that
and
way.
it's that efficiency.
Yep.
You know, saves a lot. You know, saves an hour or two at the end of the night, right?
It definitely does.
So.
And that's why I like it too.
All right, but I was wanting to share with you. I have done some announcing before.
Ooh, we are not live on Facebook anymore. I wonder why it ended. Chat, give me 1 second here, guys. We'll have to get everything kicked back in. I don't know why it kicked off. Maybe too much of the music's coming through here. So, Mr. Jim, I'm gonna turn down your mic. You may have to speak a little bit louder in the microphone. So, talk for me again.
You want me to talk louder?
Yeah. I'm
good.
gonna physically turn down your mic a little bit because
Okay.
a lot of music's coming through, both mine and yours. And Facebook may have got mad here, guys. Give me 1 second here. I am gonna end the live stream, and we'll be right back here. We'll wait for this rack to finish, and I'll try to get rebooted back here in just a second. Sorry about that, guys. Did not realize that it kicked me off. Victoria, thank you for looking out. Appreciate you. This is why we stream it on multiple channels at once. Facebook gets a little mad when music comes through. They're like, you're trying to stream music to people. Try to make people listen to music. I'm like, I promise you they're not tuning in the stream because their favorite jam is on in the background of the pool hall. This is not how that works.
Well,
All
Steven
right.
conceding that 9-ball, but see, still hanging in there. He's getting 4 or 5 balls at rack. You know, still hanging close. And Catrino's got to break a Got to get some distance.
Yeah, we'll get the score updated, guys. We'll be back. It's going to take probably like 3 to 4 minutes roughly, but stay tuned, guys. Tim Jones, Voice of Jacksonville Pool, will be back to you here in just a moment, guys. The Voice of Jacksonville Pool.